Hey, pre-notification gang. Of course, Rip. Yeah, I saw that deepfake. Of course. Are you tall? Yep. I am. Are we watching any Darman? No. I don't really watch Darman anymore. He's too self-aware. It lost the charm. He's a prime dirty. These aren't fake glasses. They are prescription. Anything queued up at the moment? There's two things that I kind of want to watch. At least in theory, they sound like a good idea. He's a tier 1 Kermit. Oh, sweet. Thanks, Golds. And the resub Spooderling. Thanks, the resub Dano and tier 1 Wilted Lotus. Doomsday Yoga? Hasn't someone recommended this channel before? This seems familiar. Thanks to Subwanio and the Prime Mutant. Email me a story, what, like a creative writing piece or something in the news. Thanks to Give Sub Michael, you can just tweet it. Thanks to Give Sub Michael. Have we seen the new Sonic Frontiers game trailer? Was it at the Game Awards? Because if so, yeah. If not, no. He's a prime unfixing dart. Detroit threat management is very active. They're always posting new awful advice. But we'll give them a week or two. Really stockpile some stinkers and then check in.
You've come. Friends. The door.
Thanks to give some Stickman.
Open.
And thanks, Core.
I've been waiting for you, friends.
Thanks to the resub Anemic. Thanks to tier 1 GMT and tier 1 Ethan. Of course I'm gonna play the new God of War game when it comes out. And yeah, I like Badlands Chugs. Thanks for the gift sub Wilted. Yep, we watched the Elon cult. The boarding school cult at Elon University, whatever the fuck it was called. Thanks for resub Joe and Faku. That was pretty crazy. Thanks to Prime Lysa. There's a new implement video? Home movies, the spirit of creation. What's this one about? Yeah, I heard about the PlayStation exec. Thanks for the gift sub Panamate. When you playing Cuphead? Well, I already beat Cuphead. I streamed that when it came out. But I'll do another playthrough when it gets closer to the DLC release. There's the resub Thunder, Samstorm, and Tier 1 Bong Rips. And the Prime Dead PVL. And thanks to the resub Alex, Timbo, and the 5 gift subs Tempest. Thanks, Tempest. Thanks to the Prime Dart. Have I seen the new season of Dexter? Nope. I don't give a fuck about Dexter. I dropped that show around season 6. No, Jesus, not season 6. Like season 4 or something. I used to like it though. Early on. Thanks to the resub Hominix, Dirty Sprite, and gift sub Edsoon. And the resub Schneege. Thanks to Prime Loganator. Yeah, there's a couple things that I think might be fun to watch, but I'm going to save them for a little bit. I don't know if they're a good idea or not, but we'll see later on. Thanks, Benny. Thanks to the gift sub Lawful. Opinion on Arcane. Made a whole moist meter on it. I think that's a must watch. I thought it was fantastic. Thanks, Resub Bradley. And the Bits Bobsack and Resub Wes. Thanks, Resub Ayo. Oh, thank you for the 10 gift subs. Wiggle Giggle. Thank you for that, man. Thanks to Tier 1 Burrito Cat. Thank you for the Generosity Wiggle and the resub Coke Storm. Happy 23rd birthday, Sox fan. Thanks for resub Jax. Nope, we are letting Detroit Threat Management stockpile some other videos. They post like 3 or 4 a day. So in like 2 weeks, we should have a massive backlog. Thanks to Tier 1 Nutria and the resub Rotten Kiwi. When will Bloodborne gameplay happen? We just marathoned the entire Souls series like 6 months ago. Bloodborne's my favorite one. Why do you keep saying Skater Gator? The Rise and Fall of Gator. This is an hour and 26 minutes. Jesus Christ. There's a resub Esselin and Collagen and Purgatory. Horror Stories is a good channel. This is a horror story? It looks like it's more of a documentary on a guy who skates. What's like the horror? He can only do kickflips or some shit? These are some fresh, turnt, and carve. I'm not even gonna look up Johnny Boy shit on my dick. Even if that video is not tossed, the things around it will be. Yeah, I've seen Strongest Men in History. Hope you're having a good day, Pondwitch. Here's a Tier 1 Prete. Yeah, MasterChef's become the new React meta. We watched like almost all of MasterChef like 2 years ago. They were some of my early Just Chatting streams. People are just now figuring out how good MasterChef is. Thanks to the 2 gift subs, Xeon, and the Prime Colshin, and the resub Douglas. Thanks to the resub Chomper. Gator is a murder story. Is it Toss? This is a murder story? Things a bit stranded. And the resub whack. And Lancer. Yeah, alright, I'll give it a try. Like, just to confirm though, this isn't Toss or anything, right? Human sperm and chicken egg. I don't know why you keep saying that, man, but Godspeed. It's not Toss. Okay, then I'll give it a try.
Alright.
Thanks a bit, Bella.
Anthony. How you doing? How you doing, Klaus?
Thanks we give sub Thomas and the resub Lofty.
I'm 21 and I'm from the United States, San Diego, California. And
Cali.
11 years. Skate a lot of half pipe.
This is quiet.
Ditches, a lot of things, and now I'm here competing in the Titus Cup, and it's a blast.
Okay, so
Mark Rogowski, better known as
Now it's
Gator
loud.
the Skater, was a well-known professional skateboarder during the 1980s to 1990, who raped and murdered a 21-year-old woman named Jessica Bergsten in 1991.
Jesus
Gator
Christ.
was born on August 10th, 1966, and
That seems this isn't goofy at all. I think I'll probably just pass. Why are you just like recommending an actual like monster? That is not wacky. Things a bit Yoskid. Thanks to Resub Hawk. Okay, I'll check it out then after stream. Thanks to the 10 gift sub stick, man. Thanks for the generosity. Thanks to the Prime Turtle Shark. Yeah, that was from Horror Stories channel. Xavier Renegade Angel I used to like. I mean, I still do like it. It's still an enjoyable show. Why do you keep saying cold ones? I'm very familiar with cold ones. I'm not gonna risk it, Standred. Thanks for some Gonzo, not on Twitch. Even just looking that up would be a problem, I bet. I followed a forbidden recipe. It's PewDiePie. He followed K. Oh, that's my girl. She's doing great. And I bet it tasted amazing. Thanks to Tier 1. White Ops in the Bits plant. Happy birthday, Evan. Thanks to the Bits burrito. That was wholesome. Well, thank you for that burrito. Look up homunculi. Seen it. Microsoft Excel Esports. The Beginner's Guide to Excel. Excel's basic tutorial. Probably not the one. The FMWC Open. The Financial Modeling World Cup.
Second seed, I believe. I think a lot of people in the chat on YouTube are really disappointed.
Thanks, Resub
that
Daniel,
they're
you know,
their
Dino,
man, Dima
Piplup,
Illy
the
is
Prime,
not around. Everyone
Conceptualize,
seemed
and
really
Tier 1
excited for
Ewan.
Dima to be around, but Joseph knocked him out in the round on Wednesday. So
Temecula.
UK.
Outside.
I want to see these athletes go at it.
That is an amazing start right there. Now we start to get to level 2. And Andrew, can you explain what happens in level 2?
Well, actually, level 2, that's a left drive.
what's probably worth noting?
Most complicated I've seen.
I don't even know what the fuck I'm looking at, man. I'm gonna be honest.
Definitely. Yeah, like even with Excelopolis, I was able to get through the first 3 levels with that, but with this, I'm not sure that I'd be able to. to get in our spreadsheet the entire map with.
What is
after we
happening?
Pasted those.
All right, that's big brain esports. I just like when people hit each other with cartoon characters in a Nintendo game. Good God. These are tier 1 edits, and the resub Blue Dragon and Iroh. I'm not looking up Johnny Boy shit on my dick. Jesus Christ. It's not happening. I'm not risking it. Even if that video isn't tossed, whatever comes up could be. It's not worth the risk for a shit on my dick video. I had ass cheeks pop up when I was looking up, what was it? Fuck was it? I had a what did I look up? It was only a couple days ago, too. I already don't remember. It was something innocent. Certainly something would pop up with shit on my dick. Thanks for some Bapple sauce. Hercules beetle fight. I love Hercules beetle fights, which is, I guess, a weird thing. But they fight amazing. They actually treat mating like it's the Heaven's Tower in Hunter x Hunter. So a Hercules beetle female sits at the top branch of a tree, and a Hercules beetle male has to climb that tree, and he fights other Hercules beetles on his way to the top, and they fight by throwing each other off the tree. It's amazing. It is so fucking cool. It's so fucking cool. I love Hercules beetles. I hate insects, but I think Hercules beetles are great. Where's that video we watched where they were going for the mating season or whatever? This is kind of dangerous, but I'm going for it. Here it is! Oh, stag beetles. I guess that's different. This one's stag beetle throws girlfriend out of a tree. Jesus. Sigma male grind set, I guess. Oh my god, the power move. The stance! Let's go! This isn't OnlyFans. Have some class, guys. Come on. I do remember the twist ending, though, so I'll get to that.
Interesting.
Now, bitch. Get the fuck out of here. Such a goofy thing. Imagine evolving into that. What a shame. If reincarnation is real, and you come back as a stag beetle, you gotta be mad as fuck. I guess any kind of insect, to be fair, but that specifically. You have to climb trees, fight little opponents on each level, and then you get to the girl and she doesn't even want you, so then you have to throw her off the tree too. Fucking stone cold stunner her. There's a Prime Guard, Shadow in the resub winner, Boggy in the Prime 7. Is this the same video? Yeah, it is. Just re-uploaded, it seems. Well, I guess maybe not. It is. Oh, no, it's not. Jeez. So it uses some of the same footage. I think we give some Blaine the resub Brook in the Prime Hot Wings. I don't know why you're so insistent on this, but... Oh, I immediately recognize this. This Johnny Boy shit on my dick. Didn't you recommend this a long time ago? We watched it back then. I remember it. It's not very enjoyable.
Okay, Mom.
It's a kid just being weird, man. Why would I want to watch that? Like an actual child, I mean. New court cam. Yeah, we can catch up on court cam in a minute. What the fuck is this edit down here? Hercules beetle mating. They put a flat brim and joint on it from Beetle Fighting Championship. What a... Jesus. Good lord. Yeah, I saw Netflix canceled Cowboy Bebop live action. Oh. Why gymnastics died? Is it not popular anymore?
On the 6th of April 1896 in Greece, a
Here's
few
Prime
lads met
Taco.
up to have a little sporting competition called the Olympics. And at this very first Olympics, there was the incredible ancient sport of gymnastics, where the world would see these incredible athletes doing these amazing acrobatic flips, feats of physical strength, and the weird thing they do where they sort of just jump and kick the air. I don't know what that is. Jump forward.
Isn't that a pirouette?
25 years
Pirouette?
Tokyo Olympics
Something like that?
in 2021. Gymnastics has been on a gradual downward trajectory for quite a while now, but strangely not in popularity. People still love watching it, but more so in participation. In today's video, we will
There's a tier
explore
1
the
TJ.
strange death of
And tier 1 Nox. I think gymnastics is still very cool.
On the 9th of April 2021, the Associated Press put out an article saying the following: Olympics gold, men's gymnastics struggling to survive. As a free runner, which will become relevant in the rest of this video, there is a small part of me that kind of smiles when I hear that. For some pretty unjustified reason, us
Sack
free runners
Squatch
have
is
this
good.
sort of deep-seated hatred towards gymnasts. However, there is a small part of me that sort of feels sad for the sport, the pioneers of throwing your body into weird shapes,
Makes you
hucking it
subject.
and just hoping you'd land on your feet. In another article from The Lantern, in 1969, so 30 years, about 50 years ago, the NCAA men's gymnastics had more than 210 programs. Today, just 15 remain. This drop from the
Wow.
original 210 programs
They've
down to
optimized.
15 works out as a 92% drop in 51 years. And what's weird is that it's specifically men's gymnastics. For some reason, young lads don't want to dress up in a leotard, point their hands and do backflips anymore. But why is that?
You get fucking
This is an
jacked
important
doing
question, and
gymnastics
there are a
though.
few
You get
theories as to
fucking
why.
yoked.
This question led me on a 5-hour Google rabbit hole. So this is what I've learned. Strap in. Before we continue with the video, a massive thank you to Morning Brew.
I don't know if I'm super interested in the topic, but I didn't think gymnastics wasn't popular anymore. I feel like people still talk about and participate in gymnastics, but I could be wrong. When gymnastics goes wrong, well, you just want to see some injuries. You need help. What? 1,000 Ways to Die? Mary Lou Rectum. Gee, what the fuck is going on? Thanks to resub, man. Mouse. Thanks to resub City. Till my pops is Ricky down. I don't even know what that means. Is this your video? I have to imagine it is. 13 views in 7 months. I don't think you just found this. But you know what?
Tell my bosses Ricky down. And I ain't getting a no break for my brothers on. Turn it from upside down. You look like a clown. I was on the wrong path. Had to turn around.
I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that. Thanks to the resub Loopy. I don't understand what's up with the Fairly Odd Parents. I don't even know what Ricky Down means. Thanks to resub Tails. Give me some numbers. Is that a suggestion or you just want numbers? 750 billion. Yeah, 1,000. It's an easier to work with number. Is it Prime Pansies? And Presto. And the resub Inslayer. And Immortal Perk. The resub Fafa. Have I seen an actual cult made these anime? Oh. That sounds interesting. An actual cult made these anime. Happy Science Volume 1. This is from Mother's Basement? Wow, how many cults made anime?
You don't get rich writing science
Thanks for resub of
fiction.
VV.
If you want to get rich, you start a
L.
religion.
Ron Hubbard.
L. Ron Hubbard said that a few years before a very lucrative career change, and while the pay
Thanks for
gap
Prime
from
Sinti.
stockbroker to indie messiah is a bit slimmer, one has to imagine similar thoughts running through the head of Takashi Nakagawa
Thanks for
as
Prime
he
Zane.
plotted his exit from the New York office of a prestigious Tokyo trading firm in 1986. Ever since,
Easy
he's
tier one
gone by
420 Louis.
Ryuho Okawa, El Cantare to his marks, disciples. For the followers of Happy Science, already Japan's biggest and most influential
Happy
religion,
Science is a cool name.
itself, see him not just as their founder and leader, but as God's own vessel on Earth. That's God's with the apostrophe after the S. See, Okawa is
Thanks for resub,
Elohim,
Easy Rain.
Buddha, Hermes, Thoth, the king of Atlantis, El
That
Miore,
guy's powerful.
God king of ancient Venus, and a few other deities he made up,
Excuse me.
all rolled up into one big super god, who also happens to be best buddies with all the other gods and prophets of every other world religion, especially whichever one will convince you to give him money right now. Perhaps
This sounds
starting
great.
with
Where do I
$15
fucking sign
for a
up? I'm in.
CD that repels
The
a
King of
certain
Atlantis
virus.
supports it?
But that's not all. Through the power of seance, he's even spoken to a wide range of famous secular figures throughout history.
Thanks to tier 1
like
Arcnado.
Albert Einstein,
The Prime
Princess
Canary.
Diana, Margaret Thatcher, Freddie Mercury, Justin Trudeau, Donald Trump, and Barack Obama. Some of whom
What
you'll
did
note
Princess
aren't
Diana
even
have to
dead
say?
Yet. He's just that good. And all of whom, when asked, will tell you that Japan has never committed any war crimes ever, and also they really need to remilitarize and maybe carpet bomb North Korea. Coincidentally, that's
What?
also the official platform of the Happiness Realization Party, Happy
What is
Science's
happening?
political arm, which would be very worrying if they had anywhere near the 11 million worldwide followers they claim to have. Lucky they're lying. But as every megachurch pastor
the fuck
knows,
is this?
it's not about the size of your congregation, it's about how hard you can milk them. And milk 'em Happy Science does, to the tune of a reported $45 million
What a
in
deal!
annual revenue.
What a
which they
good
use,
deal!
Among other things, to commission lengthy and ludicrous anime depictions of their scripture.
What?
And that, of course, is why we're all here today.
I'm
Selling
excited.
fake medicine
I'm
to the
fucking
sick and
excited.
vulnerable during a pandemic and co-opting people's deeply held spiritual beliefs in order to lighten their wallets is just good old-fashioned capitalism.
I bet that anime
But
slaps.
using anime to do it? Now that's some real fucking blasphemy right there. And since turnabout is fair play, starting today, I'm gonna use everything I know about mocking bad anime and deconstructing dumbass world building to eviscerate all 8, soon to be 9, of
Thanks to
Happy
give sub
Science's
Panamate.
feature-length dumpster fires. This part will cover the first 3. I am taking a pretty big demonetization risk doing this video. YouTube
Thanks to
ain't so
Prime
great at
Bravadic.
separating criticism and satire of extremism from the real deal. And on top of that, I'm not running a sponsor on this video because I don't
No.
want to expose anyone else to the cult's ire. So if I make you laugh today and you want to see
They're
the
not
rest
gonna
of
be
these
mad.
roasts, all I ask is that you leave a like and comment and consider subscribing and sharing.
The animation quality looks
Also,
pretty
just to warn
good.
you in advance, the video quality won't be great. The only
I just said the
sources
opposite.
dedicated to preserving these movies
Like
are
actual
the
quality
YouTube
of the
channels
anime,
various
animation-wise.
Happy Science branches, where they were uploaded like a decade ago, dubbed with hard-coded subtitles. So, yeah, sorry. If it helps, try to think of it as part of the dodgy cult aesthetic. Now, real quick,
thanks for the bits,
before we get
Frederick.
to the movies, there
Thanks,
is
Batman.
one other Happy Science anime we need to talk about. Clocking in at just 15 minutes, the 1991 OVA Shiawaset Nani is mostly a footnote in the history of Happy Science, but it's extra footnotable for also being a footnote in the history of, I shit you not here, Kyoto Animation. In fact, it was their
Wow.
first ever solo anime, and it marked the directorial debut
What a great
of
start.
Tatsuya Ishihara, who's currently leading Maid Dragon S. It's neither of their best work. In fact, it's pretty much the worst and ugliest thing either the director or the studio has ever made, but everyone's got to start somewhere, even if that somewhere is cult propaganda.
Hey, you might as well
Not that
start
you
with
really
cult
know it from
propaganda.
the
That's super
OVA
lucrative.
itself. The story follows a kid.
They're gonna
who's
pay you to
bummed
make
out 'cause
this?
a teacher
Gotta
yelled
milk
at
the
him
fuck
as
out
he
of 'em.
meets an angel and goes on a flying Nimbus ride, then falls into hell for a couple minutes, where he learns
me
a
some
valuable
Phantom.
lesson about how being sad is bad, and smiling more, even when everything objectively sucks, makes the world a brighter place. Literally, by making the
True
golden
trees.
marble in your soul glow, but also figuratively, because smiling at his mom means she's not mad when his
Thanks,
dad
Yusuf
has
Dapper.
to stay late at work, which in turn allows him to work harder and make more money, and when she spends that money, that makes the shopkeepers happy too. It's definitely a strange and bad story, devoid of logic and helpful advice,
Thanks, Yusuf
but no
Sonic.
more so than any half-baked after-school special. And because all its supernatural elements are framed as a dream, if you don't know who made it and you're not familiar with the sun iconography and feelings-based cosmology of happy science, it's easy enough to mistake for generic Christian fluff with some weird visual metaphors.
Seems
The
great
rest
to
of these
me.
films,
Well,
though, are
by
unmistakable.
that I mean it looks
in
like
what
shit.
they
I wouldn't watch it.
Hermes Winds of Love opens on a
Just
very
learning about a
90s
cult.
CGI space shuttle for no apparent reason, with the narrator telling us
Happy
in no
Science
uncertain
cult.
terms that what we're about to see is 100%
I don't really know anything
factually
about 'em yet.
accurate, real ancient Greek history. Then about 30 seconds after that, we see a Pegasus chasing a golden feather through a sea of clouds
Oh,
and
it's like
Buddha
Quidditch.
lotuses. The feather falls down to Earth, passing by some actually gorgeous animation and backgrounds. The cult clearly paid Toei a lot for this, before it reaches an old man under a tree who immediately leaps up and starts rattling off prophecies about how the
This one looks like
future
it
king of
slaps.
Greece is about to be born right here
Is it
on
the next
Scythia.
Donkey
Then
Ollie?
the wind carries that
It
feather
very
up the
well
hill
might
to the
be.
palace, where it flies off screen and presumably up the queen's coochie to make that happen. And the resulting child's name is Hermes, who was a real guy, actually, and not a god on Mount Olympus. For some reason, that one random old guy's rambling
I'm
is
not afraid of Toei.
important enough to reach the
I could
ears
beat
of
Toei
the
in a fight.
evil tyrant King Minos, or possibly Minos. They pronounce it literally every possible way in this dub, and that's a running theme with these movies. But he's just like, nah, Cydia's too small to beat me. Cut to 26 years later, though, and we see this.
This doesn't even
Hermes
look
fella's
bad.
pretty
This looks
at
good.
Riding horses and knocking other people off of their horses. So Minos and his massive technology.
Where's the propaganda? They just made like an enjoyable.
Double think that. We then
like,
learn through the extremely organic
even know what
and
this- what
seamless
is this genre?
exposition delivery system of two children running around town discussing what woman could possibly be beautiful enough to bang their prince, that there's a gorgeous princess named Aphrodite locked up in a castle on Lindos. The film then introduces her through a skinny dipping shot, because religious propaganda or not, anime's gonna anime. And then
Well, you need
Hermes
fan
begins
service.
stalking her. Like, he visits her window 12 times in 6 months by rowboat, despite her refusing to talk to him
Jesus.
and actively hiding from
Pathetic
him every
simp.
time he shows
Jesus
up.
Christ.
But don't worry, it's not really stalking, because he's got a really strong feeling that he and this woman he's never talked to are meant to be together. Which they are. And not just in this life. They'll be married again in the future when they're reincarnated as Ryuho Okawa and his wife, Kyoko
Oh!
Okawa. Spoilers for the movie's post-credits scene, I guess.
That's
The
very
divinity
meta.
and predestined love of this couple is one of the core beliefs of Happy Science and one of the core elements of this film's narrative, so it sure would be awkward if they ever got divorced. In
Oh,
2011,
no.
And then Kyoko was excommunicated from Happy Science.
Well, that was her
revealing
fault.
to the press that despite their claims of over 10 million members worldwide, the real number is closer to 30,000. And then their son also disowned him and started publicly bashing the cult. He's got a YouTube channel, by the way. Spoilers for
Rough.
real life after this movie came out, I guess. Anyway,
Well, what do they
sometime in
know?
the last
That's
26
blasphemous.
Years, that one thing King Minos is actually known for happened, and after locking
Thanks,
his
Risa,
mutant
Vin.
bull son and
Vern.
wife in the labyrinth of Knossos,
Oh, I don't know
he
about that,
becomes
Tori.
the most evil
Thank you for the
thing
6,200
happy
bits,
science
nerd.
thinks there
Thank you,
is.
man. Goddamn.
An atheist. Also, he started wearing a bullhead luchador mask and making his soldiers use cow print shields, just really committing to the bit, you know. As a result, Minos is also in the market for a new wife, and he's got his eye on Aphrodite, but after window shopping way too many times, like it really kills the pacing of the movie, Hermes does finally decide to commit in an embarrassingly cringy musical number.
This is pretty good. This is nice. It sounds like
Which
some
is
kind of
followed a month
gospel.
later with a daring, action-packed rescue where the army of Rhodes nearly catches our heroes with their high-speed triremes, but then, just in time, a mystical golden fart cloud catches their sails and carries them away. Could that be the wind of love? The news of this, of course, enrages King Minos.
I will send my troops to Scythia and kill every man, woman, and child!
Which would be super exciting and dramatic if he actually remembered to do that, or anything at all before Hermes rolls up with an army to kill him in like 20 minutes.
Well, that was easy.
Instead, on a peaceful day in Scythia, Hermes takes his new wife on a stroll up a hill where they happen to meet those kids from before, looking like they just popped out of the Akira Elderly Child Labs. Suddenly, though, the children disappear, storm clouds kick up.
Show me more of the
and out
propaganda.
Maelstrom emerges Mufasa. Sorry, that's Ophelus, the creator god of Greek mythology that Happy Science made up, who tells Hermes that it's his destiny to unite Greece, starting with the defeat of Minos. To facilitate this and beat the stated 50-to-1 odds against his army, Hermes forges an alliance with Theseus, who's then sent to Knossos undercover as a hostage to recruit the
So how
help
does
of
Happy
Minos'
Science make
quote,
money?
sane and religious daughter,
I guess selling
Ariadne.
tickets to
He takes a
this?
thread from Ariadne and does the thing Theseus does down in the labyrinth, freeing the other hostages and killing an admittedly pretty sick-looking Minotaur in a very rushed and unsatisfying fight scene. Then, with the other hostages, he starts burning
I guess
down the
donations from their
palace while
followers.
Minos is charging out to meet Hermes' army for a very rushed and unsatisfying battle.
The palace! The entire palace is on fire! What are we
Shut
going
up,
to
you
do?
fool! All troops, head back to the palace now!
Turning around,
This
opens
is
him
pretty
up for
fucking
an ambush
cool.
from the woods, defeating most of his army. Then Minos himself dies in a hilariously stupid sword fight back at the palace. At which point, there is still an hour left in the movie somehow.
What?
To say it loses the plot from here would be an understatement. Hermes spends some more time up on that
How is
hill,
there an hour
learning
left?
to meditate and literally watching grass grow under the instruction of Ophelus, which gives him some kind of epiphany about the sun or life cycles or something. It's a scene as pretty as it is vapid and mind-numbing. As a reward for his efforts, Ophelus reveals to Hermes that they
Okay,
are
so this movie
actually
kinda
one and the
sucks.
same, both incarnations of the great god El Caos,
I'm gonna
and
skip
of
around a
course,
little bit.
Minos, being the baddest bad guy there ever was, has turned into an ultra demon, and he's about to kill
You going to bed?
Aphrodite back on Earth by making
Come
the
say goodnight in a
sky
sec.
overcast because something power of darkness, so they have to fight right now, and it is epically okay. Nothing you haven't seen before in a million other animes.
I just wanted the
Also,
propaganda
apparently,
tie-ins.
all-powerful staff isn't
And how it goes
useful
back to
for
the
fighting
cult.
demons either, so much for that setup. At least the trash talk's decent, though.
Yeah, I know there's 2 more movies, so let's check out this one.
And human civilization in its entirety. A
Thanks, Risa
timeline that's
Ballsack.
wrong from literally the first femtosecond of time, as it says the Big Bang happened 40 billion years ago, which is approximately 27.5 billion too early. Extra time that they don't even do anything with, since nothing happens after that until the eternal Buddha decides to start experimenting with organic life on Venus, which happened 5.5 billion years ago, or 1 billion years before our solar system even existed. which I only bring up because Happy Science claims to be a fusion of religion and science, and how hard is it to double-check your fake timeline against an encyclopedia, you lazy hack?
Well, how can you trust the encyclopedia? This dude is actually a vessel for every god ever.
El Miore decided it was time for humans to happen, and so began a great spacefaring Venusian civilization that lasted the next billion years. Unfortunately, that civilization was
that's Atlantis.
so loving and harmonious that they couldn't evolve anymore. And so the loving, harmonious, eternal Buddha blew them all up with volcanoes and sent their ghosts to oversee evolution from scratch on Earth. Then, 2.1 billion years after that, or
how does that help?
100 million years ago, El Miore changed his name to El Cantare and brought a bunch more of the Venus ghosts to Earth to become humans again, which beats actual science's earliest estimates of human presence on Earth by a cool 300,700,000 years. Once our population reached 770 million, El Cantare decided to invite humanoid aliens to Earth to learn from us. Because the planet had a bit of a dinosaur infestation going on at the time, the first race invited was a warlike species of cat people with laser guns and hoverboards, watched over by the three great ninth-dimensional alien spirits, Jesus, Confucius, and Moses. But after they dealt with that pest problem, it
okay, I've got it invested. I need to see this. This is some good lore. Hold on. So Jesus, Confucius, and Moses were space cat gods. The Institute for Research in Human Happiness. Thanks to Prime Midnight in the resub. Charlesard and Apollo. His father, the litigious self-proclaimed deity El Cantare, has denounced Hiroshi as demonic and has sued him for defamation. What an eventful family. That's kind of cute. I've never heard of Happy Science. I guess they're not like a huge cult, but they do make a lot of money relative to their size. So, I mean, you gotta respect the grind, I guess. The ancient Venus gods and Jesus and Moses from cat space really does pay the bills, I guess. I don't know if I want to see the other ones. These just seem kind of lame. I thought they were going to be like laughably awful anime, but it's pretty well animated from what I can see. It's just silly because it comes from a cult that's portraying it as real. They have a lodge just outside of Tampa. Happy Science has a Tampa headquarters. Do they have like open classes? I highly doubt Happy Science is as dangerous as Scientology. I imagine his own fucking son quit and then openly insults him on YouTube. Surely it's probably okay to at least attend a ceremony to see what it's all about. Scientology, you won't find that very many places, I'll tell you that much. That was interesting. Missouri Sub-Zero Blue and CCNZ. Court Kim now? Yeah, I can see what's new with Court Kim, I guess. Watch the first 10 seconds of part 2. I see Hassan already watched this. Is Hitler in the cult's anime? Thanks for your sub, Dizzle.
I'm Helen Keller. What?
If you didn't catch the first of these videos, you...
Oh, okay. It's... With an intro like that, it's hard not to immediately get your attention. What the fuck? How many anime... I need to watch these. Okay, I'm gonna keep this up in another tab. And I'm gonna actually just watch the actual movies themselves. That immediately sold me on watching them. I'll suffer through the boringness and just get to the wild shit like that. That is pretty wild. Yeah, what was I looking at before that though? I already forgot. Yeah, I'll tier list the cult's anime. Oh yeah, Court Cam, that's what it was. Things with bits. Sensei and trees. Meat and cheese. Okay. I'll do that after this. Let's see what new Court Cam there is. Judge goes the extra mile to give Zoom tech support. It doesn't sound very interesting, but I'll give it a chance. Jesus. I don't know how she had the patience for that. I would have just charged him with contempt of court. Fuck this, I'm out. Going home. Sitting in a fucking silent Zoom call with Mr. Foot. Sounds miserable. Court cam, group of attorneys bring down man trying to escape. That's why you're not the judge? True.
Next, we go inside
Yeah, I
the
guess.
Oklahoma County Courthouse in Oklahoma City. 19-year-old Israel Pointer's in court for a hearing after he failed to appear 3 days earlier for charges of robbery with a firearm and possession of a firearm. Because Pointer skipped his previous court date, the judge revokes his bond.
Thanks for Brian
But
Brock.
before he can be taken into custody, makes a break for it.
We'll get there, Hart. Oh.
As Pointer bursts through the courtroom door, he slips the grip of one deputy, then blows past another.
Pretty good move.
Just down the hall, these two deputies are unaware that their shift is about to start with a bang. Moments later, they run into the fleeing defendant in a narrow hallway.
There you go, a little action.
But once again, he shakes loose. It looks like Pointer might have a shot at freedom. That is, until he makes a wrong turn into this hallway.
Oh, goddamn. It's like the Men in Black.
The county's lead district attorney, David Prater. Typically, criminals try to avoid the DA. But today, one is about to run right to him. When Prater sees what's headed his way, he doesn't look for a nearby deputy. Instead, he unbuttons his suit jacket and jumps into action. Instead of going for a full-out tackle, the attorney latches.
Well, yeah, it would have been a bad
Prater's
idea to go
arm
for a
and doesn't
full
let go.
tackle.
Prater hopes to contain him with the arm grab.
Here's a gift sub Alex.
As the
And
other
Prime
attorneys
Suffering
help
and
bring him
resub
down.
Carson. And Prime Jack and resub Xylophone.
For District Attorney David Prater, it's all in a day's work. Turns out this is the 4th time he stopped a fleeing defendant in the courthouse.
Damn, it's like he pays them to try and escape so he
Israel
can
Pointer was
look
taken
good.
into custody and will later plead guilty to resisting arrest and sentenced to 6 months in county jail. For the original charges of robbery with a firearm and possession of a firearm, he also pled guilty and was sentenced to an additional 3 years in prison.
Thanks for being a.
Alright, I'm gonna go say goodnight real quick. I'll be right back. I'm back. Thanks to the bits. Pay for losses. Oh, sweet. Thanks, man. Alright, where are we at? We're here. Is that all of them? Oh no. Oh, this one sounds too serious. Bizarre defendant goes on hyphen-filled rant. What does that even mean?
Dismissed with prejudice means the case is permanently over. Done. Finished. But Dennis would like to keep going.
For my knowledge of my peaceful hyphen volition.
No, just throw him in the slammer. Fuck it.
Cooperation with the human
You've ruined it, Dennis.
Of this court hyphen room, with the creation of a sanctuary, with the purpose of the knowledge hyphen, sharing, comma, mind hyphen, body hyphen, healing and organic hyphen, food hyphen, growing with the free cost of the people, with the public.
Mr. Dennis, I believe the state is being very patient and...
I would agree with that.
Thank you, Mr. Dennis.
It seems everyone wants this case over. That is, except for the defendant.
For my knowledge of my peaceful hyphen volition, he's with this calling of the cooperation,
Sir?
With the human hyphen...
What does he want?
Court hyphen room.
You're being disrespectful.
He's not of this earth.
Dennis can't quite see the gift he's been given and...
Thanks for being a...
Nice. That guy seemed cool. This one seems too intense as well. There were 69 hyphens. Is that what someone said? Or are you just making a meme? That would be pretty wacky. Man obsessed with court podium tries to take it with him.
Ricardo Baron Reyes.
He's a gift sub RMC.
Court in Florida's Broward County. Judge John Hurley presiding.
And the resub
The
paralysis
defendant is
demon.
Ricardo Reyes, a non-English speaker who's here on a trespassing charge. An officer presses the
Already seen the one where the guy escapes without being seen.
between the judge and defendant.
Baron Reyes.
Copy, Your Honor.
Right away, Reyes goes for the button.
Good. Don't touch that, sir. Sir, don't touch that.
Hey, don't touch it.
Lo toque.
Don't touch it.
What is going? What is happening?
Maybe you could use some... Oh, there he goes again.
Reyes doesn't appear to be getting the message.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Well, why even put a button there if you don't want him to fucking touch it?
Sir, you're here for trespassing. Oh, there he goes. Please don't touch the microphone.
Okay.
Okay.
Finally, Reyes complies, but Judge Hurley takes a final peek before he begins.
Would you like to resolve your case today? Go home today. You could leave today.
Usted podría irse a su casa hoy. Se puede ir hoy. ¿Quiere resolverlo? Of course, yes.
Do you plead guilty?
¿Se declara culpable?
No.
No.
No, we're going to send this Judge Lerner in.
By now, Judge Hurley's more frustrated than amused and decides to send him to a different judge before wrapping up.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Gracias, señor.
Have a nice day.
Que tenga buen día.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Exit Prime high.
Oh, he's going at it again. There he goes.
But wait, this isn't over. Reyes is free to leave, but he apparently doesn't want freedom. He wants that button.
What is happening? Just let him have it.
Oh, boy. I think he's having a good time. I mean, it doesn't look like he's in distress. Oh, he's taking it with him.
Oh boy.
Forget about the button. Now Reyes is going after the lectern.
No, sir, let
I think that's a good idea.
Let go of the lectern. No. No, he's back. Oh. No, sir. You have to leave the. Tell him to leave.
Váyase, señor, váyase, váyase.
Sir, leave the
Vaya, vaya,
lectern
vaya, vaya.
alone.
It looks like Reyes is finally done for the day.
Oh, Lord.
That must be a really fucking cool desk.
Well, I guess there's a first for everything.
Wait, it can't be.
Oh, there. Oh, because he's back.
Oh, the hands there.
Finally, the defendant's removed and sent to another judge. Reyes eventually pled guilty, paid a fine of $290.
Did they at least give him the lectern?
No jail time.
If he comes back for another curtain call.
Thanks for being a
honestly,
fan
just
of Court Cam.
give him the
Subscribe
desk.
to A&E.
Fuck it. What are you guys doing with it? I'm sure you could get another one. He likes it. How many more do we... Reddit. Years ago. Oh shit. He's finally going to jail, hopefully? Yeah, this was big on Reddit. I actually remember that.
Thanks for being a fan of Court Cam.
Well, it's something. It's something at least. He got off very, very easily there. Things are prime Wanted Ranger and H-Bomb. Probably out in 6. Even still, man, can you even imagine spending 6 years of your life in jail? Like, yeah, that like in the grand scheme of things, I guess 6 years isn't a ton. But 6 years, that's more time than I spent in college. Like, that's a long fucking time. That is a big chunk of your life you miss out on. So, at the very least, it's something for a big asshole like him. Would have liked it to be bigger, considering he did it 67 times, apparently. Can you imagine just eating yogurt and you get blamed for having meth? Yeah, that sounds fucking awful. I also just can't even imagine eating yogurt in the car either. It seems like such an awful thing to eat while driving. Because, like, it's gonna get hot quick. So you're just gonna have to fucking power the yogurt down and then you just have a yogurt-covered spoon in your passenger seat. So, you know, maybe she was up to no good now that I think about it. Why the fuck you eating yogurt in the car? He's a tier 1 carny. I did 10 years. Are you being serious, Deoxys? Did you actually? I remember there was a regular in the stream back when we were watching live PD. He was like, he even gave us a sign off. He's like, yeah, I just got convicted. And I think he was going for like 8 or 9 months now. It was on drug charges. It was something light. I wonder if he's back. I don't remember what his fucking name was. Thanks for the resub, Hammer. He could also just be lying, but I choose to believe he's just being honest. He's like, yeah. Just want to say bye, guys. I'll see you in like 8 months. Thanks for the resub, he's Ana. You checked the Rolex yet? No. It is really hard to get that shit appraised on whether or not it's real. Man exonerated after spending 20 years behind bars. God, that sounds fucking awful. Jesus Christ.
No, no, sir.
Thank you, tier 1.
No, sir.
How the fuck did that happen?
That occurred. I became more forgiving, more understanding, more open, more honest, and able to see things in a different light than...
Wow, he's taking this on the chin.
But it's a sad state of affairs that I had to spend 20 years to become this. And I'm thankful that my mother will know that this last name is clean. And that's
Thanks,
most
Resub
important
Assassin.
to me in this world.
The Ditch Tory.
Thankful that Carol Dodge, Brent Dodge, the Dodge family for continuing to push forward, to believing in me when they actually saw the truth, and continue to be one
Holy
of my
shit.
loudest voices in this world. I am so grateful and humbled to be there. I'm just glad that I was able to come out this end of it, still smiling and still happy and still have that positive attitude that I had before I left.
Man, this guy seems like such a sweetheart, too.
Thank you.
I would be pissed.
Thank you, Mr. Tam.
There's no amount of money that could make losing 20 years of your life worth it. I don't care what anyone says. There is literally no amount of money that makes that lost life for $1 billion.
Thanks for being a fan of court.
No fucking shot. He's the prime David Games. I can't believe it took 20 years. It looks like they could have just asked the guy, did you do it? And he would have owned up to it. He seemed like super open to just share that he was indeed the killer. God damn. That's so sad. That's so fucking sad. Here's the Bitzel guy too. Oh, true. Well, the last one was goofy. Oh, right. He was avoiding the death penalty. That's what it was. I already forgot. You're right. The last couple ones seem kind of heavy. Where's more of the wild or the sillier ones? I've seen that one. Oh, I think we're all caught up then. Yeah. Okay, that was all the new ones. No, I think that was the last two were about those two murderers. So what is home movies about? Is this an interesting topic? I love Implement. But is this one that we'd be captivated by? The Everest one was a little underwhelming, mainly because I just don't really care about people who climbed Everest. What's the home movie ones about? Just silly videos? Like the weird old media? It's an Adult Swim show. Oh my god, it's that Kids Get Out of the Pool, the show that played right after that, isn't it? I hated that show. Like, then again, I haven't seen it since I was a kid, but I did not like it. Nobody did, apparently. Guess not. Any new Forged in Fire? They only do highlights. They don't do full episodes anymore. Yes, I don't know the show super well. I didn't like it as a kid, so I didn't really watch it. So I'd probably just skip that one for tonight. Meat and cheese. Oh, right. I forgot about the meat and cheese thing. Who was that? What channel was it? It's obviously not going to be one of these top ones. Who was it? Real Bounty Hunter in VR chat. Huh? Rangoon Online. That's who it was. I just went back and looked. This.
I have a plan, you understand. World domination in the palm of my hand. We need to stop the party. The only way to do it is to eat at Arby's ecstasy. You better
This is like that old trend on the internet, like the I'm a banana thing.
because it tastes good and it's curly fries. Do you like to eat at Arby's? Do you like cheese on sandwiches? Do you hate eating straight fries?
Yeah, that kind of shit hasn't aged super well. At least I'm not a huge fan of it. As a kid, I used to love that kind of shit, though. Farting on the roommate's door. What? Ever seen Madness Combat? Of course, I was big into Madness when I was younger. I guess big into it, maybe not the right description, but I did like it. I've already seen the I know all about the Nutty Putty Cave tragedy. That's fucking terrifying and sad. Thanks, Resub Blue. I just made my first porn. Yeehaw, let's go! Whee! Good work. Congrats. That's big. You're in the big leagues now. These are 5 gift subs, Shazar. Thanks for the generosity, man. What the fuck is that? Is that a suggestion? Watch Stella Pizza. Oh, I've seen this. Well, I've seen a piece of this, I think. This is another one of those old internet things.
Hey, you guys, you know what I'm in the mood for? Oh, come on, that's not what I meant, oh my god. No! I'm in the mood for some pizza, you guys. I'm in the mood for some real Brooklyn pizza.
Hey, the Brooklyn pizza! Hey, you wanted a pizza?
I'm talking about some real fucking Brooklyn pizza.
Hey, y'all, give us one a pizza. The papa's a coming.
I've got nipples, fuck. Can you milk me?
I want to see the monkeys do.
Yeah, that kind of shit just hasn't aged well. I don't think a lot of the old early internet stuff has aged super well. Filthy Frank is classic? What do you mean? Man, I am old if you think Filthy Frank is classic, bro. That was like 2012. Thanks at Prime Ion. Filthy Frank stopped in like 2016, I think. It's not like old internet. God damn. Vaguely hurt. I don't know too much about it though. Man vs. Food was fun for a little while. I'm not too big of a fan of Man vs. Food anymore, though. We tried watching like a newer season not long ago, and it just wasn't the same. Thanks to the resub, not found. Or the Prime, not found. Please watch Swamp Stories. It's better not just be creepypastas, that shit's boring. Well, it's not creepypastas. Are they vlogs? No new Slap Mountain? Not yet. The season wrapped up. I see the latest Keanu Reeves interview. I just saw him laughing at NFTs. I didn't see the whole interview. Everyone knows Joel Haver. I already watch him. I also know the Mandela catalog, but alright, you know what? I don't think I've seen all of it, I suppose. Alright. People really fucking want this. I mean, it's not bad. Is this gonna be scary? No.
Noah went out of his house for some fresh air.
Noah! There were some scary words there I saw. Where did the moon go? God turned it off. I don't know, man. This sucks. It's not like my favorite genre of video on YouTube. I just think it's super boring. Like, I'm not really a local 58 guy. It's just not for me. But I do think they're well made. Yep, we streamed the Game Awards. The new Star Wars game from David Cage looks extremely silly. I mean, it looks cool, but it's David Cage, so it's gonna be silly. I'm excited. Thanks to Resub Blue. Trying to scare Charlie, might as well try to win the lottery. To this day, there is one horror movie, and only one horror movie, that truly traumatized me. I actually made a video on it the other day, and posted it like tomorrow or something. There was one horror movie I've seen in my life that actually really, like, ruined my life for a week. Thanks for resub Mist and the gift sub Josh. I was very young. Alright, there's plenty of this. Again, I'm just not a fan of that shit. It's just... I just don't like it. It's just not for me. Yeah, I'm just not a big analog horror guy. What was it? Bubble Guppies? The fuck is that? Thanks for resub Schmoopy. Exploring the Pepsi universe. I already know all about it. I already know what that is. Thanks to resub Clorox. Thanks to the bits. Horny. Have you seen Martyrs? Yep. I've talked about the movie quite a bit. I saw Martyrs a couple years ago because the Sardonicast asked me to watch it. I still think that's one of the more disturbing movies I've seen. Martyrs is a fucking experience. Give me something wacky. I guess, you know, we haven't checked in on... Did we check in on Alter last time? For some silly horror? Unmade. Thanks for resub, Nick.
Your husband, Adam.
What about that pussy?
How did he pass?
Oh.
Car accident 3 years ago.
A sudden death. Violent.
Yes.
And since then, his presence.
He's still around. I can feel him. Not all the time, but sometimes when I'm feeling down.
Let's do some Sky.
When I'm scared. When I'm unsure.
He's there.
Why? That'd be scary.
And now you seek to make contact.
Yes.
I can't guarantee anything.
Well, get his ass on the fucking phone. You're supposed to be a fucking spiritual medium. Just call him up. Jesus Christ. Imagine paying like $100 an hour just to not even talk to him. Fraud.
You have a photograph?
Yes.
Oh, she's gonna burn it? Come on now.
Ready?
Yes.
Oh, this is gonna be intense. I can feel it. Maybe the tier 1 Evan.
Spirits protect us, keep us safe. Spirits protect us, keep us safe. Spirits protect us, keep us safe.
Why would they? Like, why would the spirits even care?
Spirits protect us, keep us safe. 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 Spirits protect us, keep us safe.
This is worse than analog horror. Disagree. At least something happens. And it's silly. As opposed to boring.
Keep us safe.
Well, I guess it's a little both right now, but on the whole.
They're here.
What do you mean they're here? She just wanted to talk to her husband. Who'd you call his frat?
Spirits, summon one among you. Spirits, summon Adam Hall. Spirits.
Why are you ordering them
bring
around?
him to us.
They were nice enough to come over and now you're just gonna give them orders? Man, fuck you, lady. We're gonna bring you Joseph Stalin instead. See how you like that?
Spirits, bring him to us. Spirits, bring him to us. Spirits,
Oh, goddamn, Robert. Thank you, man.
Spirits, bring him to us. Spirits, bring him to us.
Stop getting so mad. You're scaring the spirits. Did he hang up? Really appreciate the generosity, Robert. Thank you. Thanks a prime slime.
Sophia.
Oh!
Adam,
No, that's not Adam.
is it you?
Yes.
The last words you said to me, what were they?
I said I'd never leave you.
Oh.
Why?
Bind this spirit to this form. Bind this spirit to this form. Bind this spirit to this form.
Oh, this spiritual medium just got cut.
What have you done?
You can't leave. Not this time. Not until I've said what I need to say.
Oh, they hated each other.
I've waited so long to tell you how I feel.
This took a twist.
To make you understand what you did to me.
He was abusive.
Years. Years of listening to you tell me that I was weak, that I was worthless, that I was nothing without you.
Is this really, like, the best time for that?
You made it so I couldn't even trust my own mind. And then, when you died, I thought that I couldn't live without
Thank you,
you.
Subjewel. Yeah, I've seen that already.
You made me think that. You made me believe it. But you were wrong. I found that out. I could live without you. And I did.
Thank you, Prime Sith.
And I started to get back on my feet again. Started feeling like myself again.
You know he's like here right now.
Started feeling free.
Like as you're dunking on him, he's right in front of you and he's undead. Like, what
And
makes
then
you think
you
he's not
came
gonna like attack you?
Just like you promised. You always had to be there. Inside my head. Making me feel like I couldn't live without you. Like I was nothing. Like I didn't deserve to be free.
Just let him die, then.
I feel it happening all over again. Like the same old lie. Filling up my mind. Even worse than before. It's like there's this hawk in my head. And you're attached, and there's nothing I can do to shake you free. Nothing.
Adam's being very polite just sitting here listening to this.
But I can't live like that. And I won't. I've wasted too much time.
She's gonna kill the medium?
I found a way to get you out of my life for good. And it cost me a lot. Almost more than I could afford. Close to everything I own. But it'll be worth it. To never have to think of you again.
How? You're still gonna think of
Never
him.
even know that you existed. Goodbye, Adam. Now I have come to step over your soul.
What is going on?
I know your name. I know your face. I bury your soul under earth. I bury you under black rock. I cover you with black cloth.
The medium didn't do anything. She was just doing her job. Why are you gonna kill her?
Leave this place and turn to dust. You disappear forever. Your soul fades away, erased from time,
Sneezy.
erased from memory. You disappear forever. Your soul fades away, erased from time, erased from memory. You disappear forever. Your soul
Stop
fades
yelling.
away,
Jesus
erased
is loud. God,
from
she's
time,
loud. Stop.
erased from memory.
Hey, we did it. Well, now you've just freed him, so good luck, I guess. This is a stupid plan. Alright, thanks for letting me make a phone call, medium lady. You can leave, I guess. I don't know.
What happened? I don't know.
There is someone here.
Nope. You're crazy.
Someone else. But now they're gone.
Imagine that. Alright, can you leave?
It feels like something's been unmade.
Oh, that's the title of the video. That's big.
Who was it? Who was here?
It was... It was...
Oh, they forgot him. Nice, it worked.
nobody.
Well, that was underwhelming. What the fuck was that? Well, okay. That was a big waste of 10 minutes. I thought there was going to be some kind of big crazy twist. Well, that's my bad. There's a prime pran. So the two videos I thought might be a fun idea. I'll let you guys decide. It was, I learned about this show recently from Fillion. You guys ever heard of Reality House? This looks like potentially one of the worst shows ever made. Ever. It's just a bunch of, like, influencers living together. But I don't know if it'd be, like, insufferably bad or enjoyably shitty. So that was, like, a potential idea. to at least watch an episode, but I think it might not be fun bad. It might just be like impossible to sit through. And then the other one was this. Also from Fillion. This is a alpha male instructional channel. I haven't checked them out yet though, so I'm not really sure what they do. But I just liked the name Gravel to Castle. So I'm not really sure. Reality House has Lava Girl. It's not like the actual Lava Girl. It's I saw the video on it. She just calls herself Lava Girl. I didn't realize they only had like 10 videos. Carrying giant tire up a mountain. Stop looking for shortcuts.
We're gonna walk up here on top of one of those rocks.
This is some anime shit.
Come on.
Where's the resub? Perfusionary?
Alright, today's work is carrying this tire up this mountain that's behind me.
But why?
I think Wildwood near Thousand Oaks.
Why are we doing
I don't know
that?
how far I'm gonna go, I don't know this area, but I'm just gonna do what I know is honest work. And that's something I want to instill in my mind. Doing activities that force me to live that principle of not looking for the shortcut and simply just doing what's hard, because I know that that's what's gonna get me to where I want to go.
I'm doing something I know is honest work. What? Why is carrying a tire up a mountain honest work? That's like some holes shit. Where Stanley Yelnaz carries... I forgot the kid's name. Was it Corbin Blue? Up a mountain for water and onions.
Hopefully this makes you think of something that you can do in your own life to get past looking for shortcuts.
Oh, right, Zero.
Alright, let's go. Let's get it.
Finally, some good
One thing that's a bit frustrating.
red-blooded patriotic
Digs
work.
into you, digging into my right oblique.
Thanks to
and
Prime Nickel.
my shoulders and my traps on the left side, but it's easier than carrying a person, so
I wonder what's behind that hill.
we'll have to find out.
Nothing. More grass and shit. Fuck you expecting?
The move is walk this way and go up that mountain so I can get to the top where those big rocks are. If I stay on this path, it's just gonna take me down this long path and I'm not really going for distance. I want more of a hike up a mountain. I want to actually feel like I'm getting somewhere.
I have no doubt in my mind when they weren't filming he was setting the tire down. Should have streamed it.
I'll tell you that.
It's time to carry this thing all the way up. Let's go. Cactus right here.
This feels like a shortcut. Stop looking for shortcuts, and then the first thing he does is take the shortest path. Good point. Didn't even think of that.
Life doesn't give you a clear path. That's why it's important to prepare yourself for that principle by living it. Do things that don't have clear paths. Walk through the terrain.
This is powerful. I'm inspired.
Sooner or later, get to a path that's actually not
Hey,
too
thanks
bad.
for the bit swirl. Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Oh my god, dude, we could have gone that way, bro.
That also leads us to another principle. Sometimes we make things harder on ourselves than they need to do.
Oh, we've come to a little trail.
That is a
It's
good principle.
pretty hard.
That's not a mountain, that's a fucking hill. Semantics. What do you know about life? When have you ever done honest work like carrying a tire up a mountain? Or hill, as you call it.
On top of one of those rocks. That's where I gotta get this tire.
Let's go.
Thanks to Tier 1 Rhino. Never resub Big Boy.
You lead the way, Rick. Lead me to the promised land. Think there's some strawberries up there?
Yep.
Probably.
Strawberries and ice.
I think
Want some milk.
there's some blueberries up there for sure. Right there.
We're really
I
getting
think
there.
we
Let's
should
go.
here. Yeah, should probably go right here.
This really says a lot about society.
Let's go. Let's go. Come
This
on.
is powerful.
Come on. Almost there.
Look at that.
Oh. Of course, that brings us to another principle. Quit when it gets too hard, huh, Ken? Good.
Part is
Keep
making
going.
sure you don't fall when you're lifting this up. Gotta have a lot of balance.
Up, and there it goes again. It gets too hard, so we just give up and we cheat. Okay. Okay, Ken. Oh! I wonder if he falls in the cactus.
Drop that shit. Boom.
Real men don't take breaks.
Just because I think going right there, if I fall, I'm dead.
Okay, well,
It's
this
not worth
was...
my life. But hey,
Okay.
we just brought this tire up this mountain.
No, you didn't. You literally stopped at the mountain part. What you did is you walked it up a small hill and then quit when you got to the part where it really goes up. Which was the whole purpose of the title. You could have just called this Carrying a Tile about, what is this, maybe half a mile? No, this is probably about a mile, I would think. I think the perspective is making it look a little closer. It was probably about a mile.
The hardest part was lifting the tire,
Or
putting it back on
did I
myself.
say tile? You know what I meant.
After I put it down, it
There's
gives
your
me a
sibling
quick
thing.
rest, and making sure that I don't fall afterwards.
I don't know if I've seen that big
Balance.
nuts.
That's pretty difficult. I don't recommend you do this. Or if you do, at least make sure you're in a safe environment where you don't have some cliffs to fall off.
You're the one that chose this.
Hey, talk about a gorgeous view.
Man, the
Nice
view from here
Tuesday
is
morning,
crazy.
right?
Wow.
Stop looking for shortcuts. See, the reason you're not happy in your life is because you're always looking for the easy way out. You're always looking for that quicker way, that faster way. But anything that's worth having is going to take hard work. Today, I installed that principle in my mind by carrying this tire up this mountain. There was a lot of grass I had to walk through. There was no clear path. There was at some parts. But having to make sure that I didn't tip over when I was carrying this thing.
That would have been
fall
awful.
on the cactus, right? Having the cactus go in my face, that would not have been a pleasant moment.
That would have been a bad
That
moment.
was the challenge and the risks that I put on myself because I wanted to make sure that when I got to this point right here,
Mhm.
I had this incredible view to enjoy afterwards. So stop looking for shortcuts, stop looking for easy way outs, do the hard work, because then
God damn it, I'm gonna
that
carry a
incredible
tire,
view,
fuck it,
whatever the
fine.
end result is of doing that specific activity, that's hard.
That was pretty inspiring. Get weaponized. It's a pretty cool tagline. Hungry for happiness. Yeah. I guess this isn't really alpha male content. I guess I misunderstood. Thanks for your sub-dimensional Nova and 40 ounce. No, I've already seen this house has people in it, man. It's a very, very popular Adult Swim thing. Thanks to Prime Trev and the recent problem. Submerging into frozen lake to practice mental control. Yeah, I misunderstood. I thought this was alpha male shit. Larry Wheels is real alpha male content. I know Larry Wheels. He does post some crazy shit. So is that just to reenact Sisyphus? Fuck no, you think he actually brought that... He left the tire there. I doubt he even had the courtesy to roll it back down. No slap tam tonight. We did slap tam last time, and we just watched the shitty horror film. Or short film. Yeah, I know there's a new Melody Sheep. I saw. I haven't watched it yet, but I do know about it. It's Life Beyond 3. This is 42 minutes, and it's... I don't know if I want to watch 42 minutes right now. They do produce some really impressive looking stuff, though. And I'm sure it's a banger. I just don't really want to watch it yet. It's really good. I have no doubt it is. Melody Sheep makes some great shit. Thanks for the resub, Sarah. Look up, eating the wrong dish cost him 18 years of his life. What? Oh, it's this guy. Yeah, I remember this guy. This is the guy who pretended to be a prince on social media and shit. Like he was flaunting wealth that he didn't have, and then he posted a picture with food or something. Fuck, what was the story? He posted a picture with like some food, and they're like, you can't eat that. You literally wouldn't be allowed to eat that food. Thus, all of the lies fell apart. Yeah, we watched the whole story on this guy. This is a new video on it, but we did watch the whole story on it. Thanks, Resub Harrington. I don't really want to watch restoration videos. I'm not a huge fan. Thanks to Tier 1 Turk. Hey, have a good night, Cannoli. Why don't we watch Baby Shark? That won't work on here. I won't get banned on Twitch for Baby Shark. The flex on Ludwig by watching Baby Shark on loop, baby. I ain't worried. Here's a Prime Forster and Tier 1 McCribs. We've already watched all the worst tattoos from Ink Master. There were some really enjoyable stinkers. That much is true. Hold on, give me just 1 second. I'll be right back. Exit Prime R1. Thanks for resub, Squirrel and Zulia. Hey, Gothic. Thanks for resub. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we were reading about the Blizzard devs stealing breast milk earlier. Or rather, I went over it. Thanks for resub, Rocky Bear and Pika. Watch Awkward Open Mic Failure. And skip to 248. Why skip? This?
We're in Silver Lake, Los Angeles, California. Fucking 12. Everybody having a good time tonight?
Yeah!
Sometimes, before I go out, I like to come on my wallet. So if you steal my wallet,
Yeah!
yeah, you got me. You got me. But at least I have the satisfaction of knowing that somewhere you have to fondle my dry juice and tear those $1 bills apart.
Alright, well this got off to a fucking good start, am I right? He has good stage presence though. I like the way that he like really hunches over. It's like he's in a metal band and he's like giving a scream on the vocals there. This guy's, he's got a good future here, I think.
Oh, sorry. Is that bad?
Yeah, just gotta adjust it straight there.
That was the punchline.
Let's go!
Thanks for staying, everybody. Why was this fucking milkman having sex with everybody's wives?
Good. What? Good point though.
John, no! I love it.
What is happening?
Who's left in the audience here? Seriously. Let's get some noise in here.
Let's get some fucking noise! Ah!
Negative space. Everyone got up here tonight. They were like,
yeah.
Space in here, all the space. Microphone's turned off. Martez want to go home. Open mic guy wants to go home. I'm not allowed to even do this to punctuate jokes because it's like somebody's fucking drums. Thanks, they'll save me one. Bought a 6-pack of Miller Lights for $97 and watch everyone have a good time. I know it's my turn.
I have understood maybe 5 words so far.
Nobody's fucking here. Not even the fucking bus boy. He's like, let's go home. And I do this and he's like, oh, yeah, that's cool. Oh, I love being up here, dude, though. This works. This so fucking works. I had an epiphany today.
Hit me. What was it?
Who's fucking, everybody, who, was there a fucking, there was a ukulele symphony up here tonight.
What is happening? I feel like this is one of those cursed VHS tapes or some shit.
Standing by my refrigerator, illuminated by the light of my refrigerator door, I was pouring myself a glass of wild cherry Pepsi, and it started to spit out on my glasses. I was like wiping it off. It was like all of a sudden sticky. It was like smoggy, foggy. It was on my hands. It was on the remote control. It was on my jeans. It was everywhere. And
That
all of a sudden
sucks.
I thought, holy fucking Christmas! I put that shit in my body, and I have for 30 fucking years. Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm scared. I want to go home.
It's been a pleasure.
That was Vinny, everybody. That's his thing. Okay.
Thanks, Vinny.
Hey, fucking exactly, America. You ready for some fucking comedy? You ready to fucking sacrifice yourself to this? That's fucking Silver Lake after midnight, you know?
That was good.
It's when the
That was pretty
kiddies
good.
go to bed, you know? Time to fucking go to bed, kiddies. It's time for the fucking real shit.
Linoleum City. It's a weird store, I guess.
Linoleum City? Seriously, nice business decision, fucko.
Well, that was a ride. I'll tell you what. That was a fucking ride. I didn't understand most of it, but I still feel like we went on a journey. And at the end there was wild cherry Pepsi or something. And he wasn't happy. Ophelia at open mic night. Oh, I saw this a long time ago. Is this one that bad? I don't remember it being that bad. But I remember it got floated on Reddit a lot a while back.
こんにちは、私の名前はアフリアです。私は17歳です。Oh wait, I'm sorry. This is open mic night, not an anime convention. What the heck was I thinking? Hello, my name is Ophelia. I am just so happy to be here. So, does anybody want to hear a weird story? Anyone raise their hands? Hey,
I want to hear a weird story.
I saw that hand go up.
My hand's up.
Further delay, let's just get this show on the road so I can enjoy my life. Anyway, so I was taking a shower one day and I was getting ready for something. I can't even remember what I was getting ready for because
oh, that's okay. I don't need to know what you were getting ready for.
And my grandma had to come in and use the bathroom, and
oh my God, she shit, didn't she? She took a shit.
And from what I heard from her, she noticed my underwear like crawl under the doorway, which was weird. It was like just inching under the doorway bit. And then she turned around and went like, Ophelia, I think your underwear just crawled under the doorway. And I just remember going like, huh?
Wait, what?
And I remember thinking, what the heck was she smoking? Because whatever it was, I gotta get her to quit fast. Because, you know, it's kind of like that one, like, illusion or hallucination or whatever.
What the fuck is happening?
And you just go like, I gotta lay off
There's
the
a lot.
shots of espresso.
There's a lot to take in.
And then sometime later, guess what? It turned out to be my cat. My cat.
Oh, that fucking bitch didn't even know it was a cat. She thought it was underwear. Your grandma is so dumb. How did she mix them up?
Got my underwear and just dragged it under the doorway. Can you imagine it happening? Anybody?
I can't imagine that. Are you fucking serious? If my grandma thought my underwear wasn't a... What happened again? Oh yeah, she thought it was a cat. I'd kick her out.
I was in the shower and it was daytime. And then like afterwards I dried off and all that and I just looked at my cat
Thanks for
like,
Ghost.
Seriously?
Risa Bartolo
what
and
the heck were you
Poke.
thinking stealing my underwear? And I just, probably my cat was just thinking, I can have his underwear?
No, that's not bad. So she's got some good material. It's pretty good. I don't remember this video being like this. Jesus Christ.
And if he actually did say that, I'd be like, yeah, no way in heck. No chance in the grave, dude. Just buzz off. Anyway, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You have been a wonderful audience. Good night.
Hey, thank you.
Alright, one more time for Ophelia.
That was good. That was pretty good. Alright. Thanks to resub Finrear and Marshall. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Aethrum. I hope it all gets better pretty soon. Open mic on Shrooms attacks comedian. What? Jeremiah Watkins gets attacked by comedian on Shrooms.
How fun. You guys having fun out there or what?
Yeah.
Let's meet another person. Put your hands together for Kyle Long.
Clem's Kitchen hot dog cheesesteak, sure.
Wow. Kyle Long. Here he comes. Wow, walking in like a That guy pro wrestler, everybody. Oh shit, it's about to motherfucking go down. Put your hands together for Kyle Long, everybody.
Kyle! Oh wow.
Oh shit.
I'm not drunk.
Uh-oh.
This guy's pretty good.
This is some of the funniest stand-up I've ever seen.
It's amazing. It's amazing how alcohol doesn't affect some people.
So I did mushrooms today. It's fucking cool. So anyways, Blockbuster, do you...
This guy's good. He's killing it. He's got some good material.
Do you remember that shit?
Oh no, don't.
Blockbuster!
Don't do it.
Fuck! Netflix! Netflix is better than Blockbuster, right?
Yeah.
Fuck Blockbuster! You can suck my dick!
Kyle, everybody, that's a minute. Kyle.
Kyle did great.
Look at me over
Give me
here.
a minute!
Look at me over here.
Dude,
Hey, Tony.
taxi versus Uber. Uber's awesome.
Hey,
Kyle,
Tony.
you gotta listen. Start listening. Stop talking.
Why don't you listen
Kyle,
to me?
Hey, Kyle.
Uh-oh.
Tony,
It's getting hostile.
Blanca from Street Fighter looks pretty rough.
All right, fuck you, bitch.
All right,
It's back on! Let's...
Oh, okay. Shut the fuck up, dude.
Okay, dude.
Kyle.
All right, bro.
Oh.
Kyle, over here.
Shut up, Down syndrome,
Okay.
John White.
All right.
Well,
Why don't you,
hey, Kyle,
your fucking
Kyle,
mic and
Kyle, over here.
Okay, what's up, bro?
Kyle, everything's okay, Kyle. We're gonna
No,
let you go.
I was saying.
So how long have you been doing stand-up?
Hashtag what?
How long have you been doing stand-up?
I haven't done it in 9 months, but
Oh.
I've fucking been. I was gonna go back to it. I haven't
Okay.
done
Oh, this is a good
I thought-
return
I
to it,
thought I'd be
I'd say. He's doing a
comedian,
great
but I'm
job.
in New York, so.
So what do you do, Kyle?
He's a full-time garbage pail kid.
Kyle, over here. Kyle.
What'd you say, bro?
Whoever's working.
What?
here,
Leave his saxophone alone, Kyle.
Whoa. There you go. Yeah, he's gone. Wow, Kyle.
Oh, that was
everybody,
underwhelming.
just some guy tripping on mushrooms. Don't clap
It's
for him.
back on the first fight in Kill Tony history!
They didn't let it ride. He could have used the saxophone as a weapon. I think he could have won that fight. That was underwhelming. Clem's Kitchen. The Poor Man's Gourmet Hot Dog Cheesesteak. These are some finishing touches. This is a very long intro. There's not a whole lot to read here. Why is it 20 seconds more than 20 seconds already? Hey, Clem.
Glad you could stop by. My name's Clem, and this is Clem's Poor Man's Gourmet. So welcome to my kitchen. I'm going to teach you how to make some very inexpensive dishes that don't taste like cardboard. Just sit back, relax, and watch.
Thanks, Clem. I appreciate that. I'm excited.
Alright, first things first, you're going to want to prepare your hot dogs. I think I only want 2 of these cheesesteaks, so 2 hot dogs is going to be more than enough. You know, I like to get a nice small cut on them.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. He's not using a good mic.
Pays
Must
to
be
have
using like a Blue
sharp
Yeti or
knife.
something. I don't know.
Not really. It's hot dogs. You don't need a sharp knife. Got this one at Big Lots for like $4.99. I love it too. Pretty good chef's knife. It's pretty all-purpose, except for stabbing. It's not really sharp on the end. So. Now we got some pretty uniform-sized shapes, but you know.
Oh, what technique!
Better than that. There's no real rhyme or reason. There's no wrong way to do this. I just found the smaller the cuts.
Well, there's no real right way to do it either, to be fair. This is one of those things that, like, maybe shouldn't be done. You know what I mean?
If all goes well, this part in the video is going to be in fast forward, but probably not.
It wasn't. It all didn't go well, Clem. That was in real time.
Ta-da.
It's looking pretty good, Clem. My mouth is already watering. Julian hot dogs.
Alright, so we've preheated this pan. Usually go
Pretty clean
medium
kitchen.
high or 8 on my
That's rare for YouTube chefs.
little gauge on the stove. So we're gonna add a little oil to it. Last thing we want is a hot dog cheesesteak to stick to the pan. Spread it out real good. Let the oil heat up for a couple seconds. It doesn't take much. Remember, hot dogs are pre-cooked.
True. Man, I haven't had a hot dog in so fucking long. I used to love hot dogs when I was younger, and then they made me sick one time, and I never liked them again. So I just never eat them. All from one
Let
bad
that
experience.
sizzle for a second. Like I said, it doesn't take long since it's pre-cooked.
There's a Prime Blastalon and the Resub Jacob in touches. Hey, Chainsaw. And probably Norm
We'll go ahead and
McDonald
add a
told me.
little bit of our frozen veggies. And you know, you add as much or as little as you want. It's all good flavoring.
So far, nothing's gone wrong. He's mixed hot dog with vegetables.
Turn this a little bit. Now, while your meat's cooking, that's when you might want to think about your buns. I'm going ahead and preheated my little electric skillet over here because
What a clean
I like to
kitchen.
toast my buns
This
a
is
little
so
bit before I
surprising
eat
for
them. They
YouTube.
Taste a little bit fancier.
So we're just gonna sit here and watch these hot dogs cook in real time?
We're going to go ahead and peel the buns apart.
Oh, there we
Throw it
go.
on there. Throw it on there. Just let them sit for a little while we go back and attend to our meat.
Like, he's even getting good pan flips. This is not a shitty chef at all.
What I like to
He's
do,
using an
I
Xbox
like to
360
add a
mic,
little
which
bit
sucks,
of some
but
spices to it.
so far he's competent. Like, he knows what he's
Usually a little,
doing.
Garlic powder. Got this at the Dollar Tree. Works just as good as that expensive public stuff. Little garlic powder.
Yeah, where's the
Black
mayonnaise?
pepper. Since I couldn't find my black pepper, a little nature seasoning, and I have black pepper in it too.
Yo, I'm stuck in an elevator right now. What do I do, guys? I don't know, man. Do you have hot dogs with you? If not, you're fucked. I don't know. I don't have any advice. Good luck.
Add that up a little bit. I mean, if you want to get real fancy, you can always add some hot sauce or something along those lines. We're going to check on our buns real quick. I hope they're getting nice and toasty.
Yeah, they're pretty good, Pay. True, Tori.
Now, you may be asking yourself about the cheese.
I actually wasn't asking about cheese, but I'm down.
How to add it. I've done it both ways. Sometimes I add the cheese to the meat in the pan, sometimes I add it directly to the bun. Today, I believe I'm adding them directly to the bun. think it's gonna make for an easier cleanup, and I'm feeling pretty lazy.
This is actually just normal.
buns are
Does
good
he
and
fuck
toasty.
anything up?
Something.
Well, everything went right here. You recommended
This
good
is
cooking.
Clem's Poor Man's Gourmet.
Like, yeah, it's a weird, like, recipe. A hot dog cheesesteak's a little wacky, but he executed it well, and I bet it tastes good. Thanks to the resub Zay and Jay. That really wasn't bad at all. Pineapple habanero tilapia tacos. This guy's probably just, like, actually good at cooking. Yeah, like, I mean, I thought it looked pretty decent. Any video by Guga Foods. Why does that sound so familiar? Oh, that's why. Yeah, this has been getting recommended constantly on YouTube. This is, again, just good cooking. Like, these are competent chefs. That was genuine, Bob. And yeah, but it'd still probably be fine. You can recook hot dogs and it still doesn't, like, ruin it. The Hunt for Wrinkly Pikachu. Oh, let's stay... Before we go to I'll look it up because that sounds interesting. But before we really get too off the mark here, I want to find some more shitty cooking. Fuck is this? Alright, give me some more shitty cooking. Exhibits tinfoil, and nice. I already know everything with cooking with hoarders. I've literally seen the whole catalog. Who was that old lady that added mayo to everything? You're talking about Kay. It was Kay's cooking. Or there was also Sarah's Kitchen. Pretty much any YouTube chef was using mayonnaise as their base for everything. So it's a toss-up, really. Let's do some Conrack. Yeah, how's King Cobra doing? We haven't checked in on him in a while. Oh, wow. Actually, I do remember we did check in on him not too long ago, because he streams, like, actually, like, 5 or 6 times a day. Does he still cook? It doesn't look like he does any cooking with Cobra anymore. I guess this one's 8 months ago.
What up, YouTube? So, welcome to another Cooking with Cobra segment. I'm your host, King Cobra JFS. We're gonna make some spaghetti and meatballs. Before we make the noodles and the pastas, we're gonna make meatballs. We got some low moisture mozzarella, and then cut them into smaller chunks.
We're off to a pretty good start.
I don't know how many times I'll say balls in this video. Shut up, people. Fuck you, butthead.
Well, I don't know what just happened there, but so far no injuries, so that's pretty good.
So we're gonna have to crack a couple eggs. Now we got 5 eggs in our bowl. Time to whisk it. Let's add a couple drops of the olive oil. You fucking piece of shit, man.
What happened?
We got some Black Label thick cut bacon from Hormel. We're gonna use that strip per meatball. Alright, we got our meatball station set up. So
He's denaturing the eggs.
We're gonna grab a chunk of cheese.
Is it?
After our meatball.
Is that real? Can you do
we're
that?
Gonna wrap it. There we go. Yeah, buddy. King Cobra cooking up some goodies tonight. There are meatballs.
This looks pretty good. That doesn't.
21. No,
Is that a spittoon?
We're rolling the meatballs. An egg. Yeah, buddy. Alright. Sweet. Lucifer, yes. I'll give an extra coating of egg just in case. That looks dank.
It is looking pretty dank.
Payne County meat seasoning on it.
He put the camera on the pan with the meatballs. I really got to bond with him.
Oh, fuck me. I put too much on there. Goddamn, I opened up the wrong side. Fucking shit wanking fucking bollocks.
It's okay. I mean, this is a little extra flavor. No need to get that upset. Oh boy.
I'm working my goddamn temper. That one right there. That shit got caked. Slam it in the oven.
It's coming along nicely so far.
So, here we go. The butter will melt in there. Fuck rape.
What? What is that? Is that part of the recipe?
Ready for the sketty. Some of these aren't.
We say that to bless the food?
Those noodles are ready to go. Nice. Chewy. Yeah, buddy.
Things are getting intense.
And now we're gonna throw some of that apothic dark on top. Mix that
It's like a
up.
cauldron.
Those are a skitty.
Well, actually, that came out looking much better than I expected.
We'll throw some cheese in there. Throw some Doritos in there.
Why are we doing that? That's fine. Just put it in the cauldron. It doesn't matter. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Look at this shit. Bacon wrapped meatballs. Oh, flip yes. Ridiculous, YouTube. There's our spaghetti. Oh, you fucking piece of shit.
What's happening? Oh, it's okay. What's happening? What's it doing to
It's
you?
alright. It's cooked. That's alright. Oh, that looks good.
Those are some fat meatballs. I didn't realize how big they were because I didn't have anything to compare them to. Man made fucking bowling balls wrapped in bacon. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Is it good?
Oh my fucking god, that is good.
It looks good.
Dude, this labor of love was worth it. Oh my freaking good. Dude, this is some good spaghetti.
I bet the Doritos really ties it all together. He's even letting his goatee get some bites in there.
Oh shit. The dankest spaghetti you ever did see. No, I'm gonna put this in the fridge for later. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for the recipe. No, I appreciate it. I should be saying thank you. They look good. Exit Prime Spite, the Tier 1 JMF, the Prime Willow and Resub Flacco, Heartless and Bork, and Militia and the Prime Dampiana. I mean, I've already seen the D&D party one from the multiverse. Poor Man's Meals, Easy Cheesy Chicken Bake. Okay.
Hey everybody, what's going on? It's
Hey,
Josh
Josh.
here with another episode of Poor Man's Meals. So what's happening today? You know, I am feeling hungry. And when I have hungry. Big appetite hungry. So, the other day I was thinking to myself again, said, Turd Ferguson? No. That's not my name. That's not my name.
What is happening?
Okay.
Is there lore I'm
What's
missing?
your name now? I am Cornholio. I need TV for my bunghole.
2011 was a different time.
Cornholio.
Hey, Cornholio.
The almighty bunghole. Right. Well, I was thinking about it anyway, and I thought about making some picata. You have picata for my bunghole?
Oh, there's a Beavis and Butthead thing? I never really liked
Stop
that
it.
show growing up.
Anyway. But then when I started thinking about it, it's a casserole. It's gotta be a casserole. It's been sitting in the fridge for a little too long. Ah, sour cream. But wait, what's going on over here? Boiling water. Stuffing. $1 for 1 box. That's all that matters.
So is this shitty
Cook
cooking
as
or not?
directed.
Because it looks like he's just using boxed stuff.
Fluff with a fork.
Can't really
Different
fuck
fork
that up.
from the sour cream. Back to our sour cream. Scoop it up. Well, that's more than a fourth. Looks like a third, don't you say? I think so. In it goes. Oh, look at all that. Good stuff. Whisk is important. Gotta whisk. Whisk it all nice. Cream of chicken soup. Great for cooking. 75 cents. Peas. Also great for cooking. 60 cents. Make sure you get them with a little bit of the salt, too. They're good that way. Now finally, just for a little bit of extra pizzazz,
When does he fuck it
because I
up?
like the flavor and the texture, a little bit of corn.
Oh!
I am the great Cornholio!
That's probably enough. I can't imagine it being shitty. It's all just canned and boxed ingredients. I don't know how you possibly fuck it up. I want to watch some more King Cobra. He's got good recipes. I don't even think King Cobra's a bad chef. He just has some wacky recipes. He, like, thoroughly cooks the food, too. As far as YouTube chefs go, I think King Cobra's one of the better ones. In terms of actual talent. And ingenuity. What do we want? Dave's famous bowl, maybe? Seems to be the most recent food. King Cobra JFS Nastiest Farts compilation. What? Where am I? What? I thought this was like gonna be all like cooking based, kind of. Well, I mean, I'm already here. I might as well at least hear a couple. How nasty can they be?
Whoa! Fucking Asperger's. I'm surprised no one's done a fart compilation of all of Cobra's nastiest farts. King Cobra JFS fart compilation. And just like take a video.
This is pretty cool.
Farting, every fart that I've ever made in a video and just like put it together in one giant montage. That would be some shit.
His farts sound like someone screaming from his ass.
While we're on that subject, they're all going poot, 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 poot. So I'm like, I got your poots right here.
This guy's a goddamn fart artist.
I'm sorry, dude.
Oh no, not during this. We just watched him make this. You're farting on the Doritos spaghetti and bacon meatballs? Oh, come on, Cobra. You're ruining the dish that we spent so long making together. I like how that was edited out of the cooking part. That was nice of them, I guess. His farts just seem like they literally sound like his ass is in pain. Like there's no joy to it. It's like agony. Like genuine suffering from his colon is what it sounds like. A cry for help.
A sprinkle of Hold on.
Man, he can really juice these farts. That is a good point. This is only the nastiest farts compilation. I wonder what like the more less nasty ones would be like if they were to make a compilation of those. Like these are the outlaws of his farts. I wonder what like the well-behaved ones sound like. Thanks to the bits, Turk and the resub, milk and
That's better. Oh, I farted. Excuse me. Whoa.
Oh yeah, fire.
He actually just played the Goldfish theme song with his asshole. Listen to this. Holy shit, this guy's talented.
Whoa.
You hear that? The snack that smiles back. And then he just needed to shit himself on the last note. You hear it? The snack that smiles back.
Oh yeah.
That is amazing. This guy is on another level.
Fire in the hole.
Good. Whoa, he farted. And I have a hard time talking to women, so... Excuse me, I farted.
That was a great comp. I'm glad I checked that out. That was incredible. That was so impressive. There's no way I'm the only one that heard the Goldfish fucking slogan in there, or theme song in there. He hit every note perfectly. Thanks to the resub, Adam, Step Grandma, Atrocity, and the Prime Ducati. And thanks for 5 gift subs, Tempest. I appreciate it. Alright, what else we got? Okay, let's see the cooking. We'll go back to the Dave's Famous Bowl.
That's what's
go
up.
To Dave's Famous Bowl.
What up, fellow YouTubers? What I get? I got some KFC. You best believe that. We got one of those Famous Dave's mashed potato bowls.
Thanks for some Cody.
And we got 12 pieces of extra crispy chicken, drums and thighs. Yes, we got a
Sounds pretty
Famous
good.
Dave's bowl and 12 pieces of extra crispy KFC chicken. So we're going to start off with the Famous Bowl. We're going to eat the Famous Bowl from Dave's KFC Famous.
No, so he's not actually making it. I thought he was
You know
gonna
what
like
I'm
make
saying?
it.
Oh, Dave's Famous Bowl, yes. Got a Famous Dave's potato bowl and a Famous Dave's bowl. There you go. Extra crispy. Let's go. All that
Let's
gravy
go.
and that cheese. Yes. Got an extra Famous KFC bowl. It's got corn,
Yeah, I want to watch cooking
gravy,
instead.
cheese.
I already know that probably slaps. I want to watch more cooking. Thanks to Prime Baby Sal. Thanks to the gift sub, Forbes. I don't know what the Wendy's saga is, but goddamn, this must have been a powerful arc. There's 3 parts to it. The Pizza Hack Blunder.
What the fuck is up, YouTube? And now I gotta. Just kidding. I'm not eating it raw. It's gross. Okay. With our bacon and our buffalo sauce.
Is this cooking?
DreamSicilian.com. Okay. I better look stupid with this mustache in. Of a mistake, this pizza turned out pretty good. God damn it, I can't eat this now because of that raw bacon. I gotta put it in the oven for a little bit longer. It's just gonna burn to shit.
No, he's not even showing it. Where's more cooking? Why is this called Wet Cobra Rage? What does that mean? Why is he wet?
What the fuck is up, you fellow YouTubers?
Hey.
Fuck you. You know that one song I'm talking about? Where that big black dude singing? And that chick was a royal bitch to him, so he's like, fuck you.
Gnarls Barkley.
Everyone is so... Oh, god damn it. It started getting raspy.
When does he get wet?
Right back.
Oh, it was CeeLo.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, no,
That's
wait.
definitely Spike.
CeeLo Green and Gnarls Barkley. Weren't they the same person, just using different aliases? Am I wrong? Yeah, it is the same guy. Okay, I thought so. Yeah. Where's the cooking at, man? Sex Workers and the Brown Note. These titles are crazy. He literally has no cooking? What are you talking about? He has a whole series dedicated to cooking. I just don't know where to find it all now. We watched King Cobra a couple of years ago. We watched the whole documentary on him and we watched some of his cooking. He had an entire show dedicated to just cooking with Cobra. But I think he either privated a lot of the cooking or it's just not up anymore. I wonder how he handles hot shit. I bet he's very good at it.
Good early morning, YouTube. What do you think is in the package?
Well, the title already told me.
Willy Wonka's cash song I could attribute to eating this chocolate and digesting it would be burn, burn, burn. The
Thanks for some
ring
random.
of fire, the ring of fire, and it burns, burns, burns.
Did he just rip ass?
Fire.
This wasn't in the compilation. This is new.
But, man,
He's
that's not my
always
fault.
ripping
I can
ass.
sing like Johnny Cash, Elvis Presley, Frank Sinatra, the Beatles. I have a very impressive vocal range, but that's kind of beside the point. Oh, you flipping kidding me? Look how tiny this is. They make it look bigger in the packaging.
I think the hottest chocolate bar is like 4 million Scoville. So it's no joke.
Swallowed it. Oh, holy shit. Oh.
Thanks for some wins. Prime Zero. Yeah, it's how it's. Yeah, she'll fuck you up.
Oh, shit. That is some mean chocolate. Swallowed it, though. Oh, fuck, that burns.
He's doing really well.
Oh, bloody hell, that was wicked spicy.
I knew he'd do well with it.
And next month is October. Like 3 to 4 days away from that. I'm like 2 months away from a 3-year anniversary on the dry spell. And at this point, I don't give a shit anymore when I end my dry spell. It'll happen when it happens.
That's a good attitude.
Important things than getting laid. Like getting mad subscribers, brah. All the trolls are sitting there talking a bunch of mad shite. Up to that point, like, all he ain't...
Yeah, he did really well with that. I figured he would. Man, where is his cooking at? Why doesn't he cook that much anymore? Thanks to Tier 1, Josh you. Making a peanut butter and jelly mayonnaise burger. So that's a Cooking with Cobra original? Okay, that's not the one. Oh, here we go. This is vintage. 58 minutes. It's the whole stream. Do we have a bite size for this? Or no, I guess not.
What's good?
Hey, Cobra.
YouTube. So check this out.
His goatee was pretty small here.
On my
now it's like a wizard's beard.
that I got going on right here. There was a chunk that was
there was like a little bit right here that was much longer than the rest of the beard. And so I trimmed it up again.
Yeah, fuck it.
Like there's this little pinch right here that was like way the fuck longer than the rest of it, man. And I'm like, no. I seen that and I'm like, damn it. But now I got yeah, now I got my my shit trimmed up right here. Up here it was real bad.
Okay, so where's the
burger?
burger? Where's the burger
I
at?
don't like a good tasty cheeseburger. But I don't have any cheese. I'm out. So what I'm gonna do is show you how I make a peanut butter jelly and mayonnaise burger.
Yes.
Now I've had
Show me the forbidden recipe
before. It's delicious. Some of you be like, that's nasty, but you gotta think and realize that Elvis Presley ate a peanut butter, mayonnaise, and banana sandwich. So
Wait, did he?
you know.
Is that real? What a psychopath.
Now, how did I discover this combination for myself? Well, back in the day when I was at Job Corps, I was eating dinner one night at Job Corps, and at dinner they were serving peanut butter and jelly sandwiches on the side. Only that they didn't put them on like your traditional bread. They actually had peanut butter and jelly sandwiches on hamburger buns. And, you know, I went to the condiment station, and without even realizing it, you know, I was kind of, I don't know what the deal was.
All right, when's the cooking come in?
And that pipe tobacco.
I forgot that he really likes a pipe. Big ring.
Legalized pot in Wyoming. Real quick.
Oh my god, I feel like I'm going straight to hell with this angle right now. Can you flip me right side up, please? It's scary like this.
Alright.
There's a prime ghost hunter.
2 slices.
Oh my god, I feel like he's about to do like a wrestling move on me.
Honey wheat's pretty good. Go ahead and twist that back up just like that.
Thanks, Recent Purgy.
Put our bread tie back on. Why do we have the bread tie, you ask? Well, good question.
Thanks,
You
Recent
two.
Fun Time.
The reason why we have the bread tie.
Google Translate glitch theory is disturbing. I've seen you post that quite a few times. It just doesn't sound very interesting. This is like a curse. Something crazy.
We'll put jelly on 1 slice of bread, and then we'll put peanut butter and mayonnaise on the other slice. And what we're gonna do, what you do to make this burger is you basically put your peanut butter and jelly on first, and then you cook your patties. And then once your patties are cooked, then the piece of this jelly separate. Yeah, that's good jelly. All right.
I believe it. I can't see the cooking here. This is unlucky.
Most of the morning. You can shout out to Rhett and Link. A little bit more.
Yeah, true stinky. I suppose Wasper.
Alright. Alright, so I want to put the mayonnaise back in the freezer.
Prime Dex rack.
Fridge, not the freezer. Okay. Process is to take your peanut butter and mayonnaise on this side.
Here we go. Now this is what I was looking for.
You know, spread that mayonnaise just like that.
I'm gonna save this tab. I'm going to try this. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna fucking try it. If Elvis Presley did it and Cobra did it, it's good enough for me to try.
On the same bun here. Yeah, there we go. Just like that.
This seems like the most repulsive combination of foods imaginable.
Gonna swirl it a little bit.
Just buy jelly? He did. There's jelly and mayonnaise.
Just like that.
Thanks to tier 1 Keen.
Alright. Got the jelly. I got the peanut butter and jelly and mayo. Right.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I bet it tastes good.
So
I just have a hunch.
Scooch this piece over.
I just have a feeling.
So we can
I think he's onto something.
piece just like that. Alright, this part's done for now.
Thanks for the resub, Furbo.
We'll go ahead and scooch that off to the side. Or actually, now let's put that. Okay, now it's burger time. Okay. We got 2 delicious beef patties. Right there, I didn't do a whole lot, just a light sprinkle.
Okay, I'm gonna skip to the end.
And when you flip your burger,
Do a pan flip.
you're not SpongeBob. Don't be, fuck
No.
that. That's how you get grease all over your stovetop. When you flip your burger,
He's not wrong.
You want to keep your burger as level to the pan as possible, and just like that.
That is good advice, unironically. Thanks for the 5 gift subs, Moff.
We're
Thanks for
not
resub, Wars.
SpongeBob. We're not fucking working out the Krusty Krab. Fuck that, okay? You want to be fancy and flip burgers at a restaurant, that's fine, but, the worst part about cooking is when you make a huge-ass fucking mess.
True.
A little bit darker, but that still looks good.
Thanks to the Prime, Kyle.
There you have it,
resub, other guy.
folks. A peanut butter, jelly, and mayonnaise burger. Oh, look at that.
Oh my god.
Monstrosity of greasy deliciousness right there. And again, it
That just sounds like such an awful combo.
if you don't like peach, you can use strawberry.
Oh my god, that
grape,
sounds awful.
Whatever, But there you have it, folks.
Happy birthday, Nick.
Yeah. You like them cooking videos, don't you?
I do. I'm a naughty girl.
Water? Probably
Yeah.
not. You're probably looking at me like, dude, fucking peanut butter and jelly and mayonnaise, you nasty motherfucker. Some of you are probably like, you know what? I'll give that a try. Why not?
You nailed me on
Well,
both.
if you give it a try and you like it, well, there you go. If you give it a try and you don't like it, well, sorry, I don't know what to tell you.
True.
But look at that beautifully cooked sandwich, YouTube. Oh my god, that is orgasmic.
I'm absolutely saving that. I'm gonna make that. I've got to try it. I've just got to fucking try it now. That sounds like one of the wackiest recipes I've ever heard, and I just have a feeling it tastes good. I don't know why, but there's just something inside me that's saying, Charlie, that's gonna be your new favorite dish. No, of course I'm not making it now. What the fuck are you talking? It's 1 a.m. I don't have meat patties. I don't have mayonnaise. I don't have jelly, but I do have peanut butter. There's a tier 1 noodle. Thanks to the resub, Ageless. Eat it on stream. Yeah, maybe we'll do a cooking stream at the warehouse with it. Imagine it with a vegan patty. I think the vegan patty would really help. Because that's a bunch of vegetables and stuff. That's not going to taste nearly as bad as meat with mayonnaise and jelly all over it and peanut butter. Thanks, resub, Brooke and Bonbon. Thanks to tier 1 Tugger Nuts. Okay. We can get out of the rabbit hole here. Let's see that wrinkly Pikachu thing.
You know, if I've made one thing abundantly clear on this YouTube channel, and especially over on my Twitch channel over the past couple months, it's that my feelings about the movie Detective Pikachu are complicated. It's now been almost a month since I saw the movie,
I thought it was
and I'm
good.
still sorting out my
Hey,
exact
tier 1.
thoughts on it, but There's one thing that I
Remy
don't
tits?
feel complicated about at all, and that is Shiwagao Pikachu.
Un-American
Now, if you don't know the
cheese.
term
Okay.
Shiwagao Pikachu, there's a really good chance you might know the face attached to it. Shiwagao Pikachu is the Japanese term for this wrinkly-faced Pikachu, which became a minor internet sensation when the very first Detective Pikachu trailer dropped. And as best as I can tell, here's what went down. Basically, Japanese Twitter users noticed that if you paused the Detective Pikachu trailer at exactly the right time in a couple spots, you could catch Detective Pikachu making some particularly odd, seemingly almost anguished facial expressions, which, of course, led to a tidal wave of fan art, pixel art, latte art,
Never saw
salad
any
art,
of
just
this.
every type of art that a person can make, people have made. Now let's break the term down really quick. The Japanese word gao, when used as a suffix, means face. So you might have heard the word before in terms like hen gao or doya gao or ahe gao, but in this specific case,
I've heard that one.
Shiwagao
That
basically
one's the
means wrinkly
orgasm
face,
thing, right?
hence
Belle Delphine used to
Shiwagao
do it?
Pikachu, sometimes also referred to
Is that how you
as
say it?
Shiwa Pikachu, or even
Ahagao?
just Shiwachu for short, which I really like. Now, depending on how you looked at it, the emergence of this wrinkly Pikachu meme was not, strictly speaking, a positive thing for Detective Pikachu. I mean, in essence,
Are you surprised
this meme
Zachary
really
and
did
the
just
recent
consist
Frank?
of a lot of people making fun of some particularly uncanny-looking frames in an already very uncanny-looking movie. Now, the real explosion of this meme took place back in March, and it even got a good deal of attention from the English-speaking internet at the time. But the reason I'm talking
Tier
about
one
this
Tommy.
now is because a couple of weeks ago, something else happened that I don't think many people in the West are aware of. In the middle of May, just a few days after Detective Pikachu came out internationally, the official Japanese Detective Pikachu account posted a tweet announcing a brand new promotion. Beginning on May 24th, if you took your Detective Pikachu ticket stub and showed up at any of the 11 Pokemon Center stores located in Japan, you would be rewarded with an exclusive, official, limited edition, wrinkly face Pikachu
Doesn't seem worth it at all.
Now, this entire
Does anyone use stickers anymore? I haven't used a sticker since I was in elementary school. Is that still like a hot commodity? People still like that? I don't even know what I'd put a sticker on anymore. Though I guess, to be fair, that courage-a-cowardly dog thing is a sticker. So I guess there is still a purpose. Thanks to resub fish. The Ludwig sticker fiasco? Wait a minute, what the fuck is that? First I heard of that. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, how to claim a free Ludwig subathon sticker? What happened? Hit me with it. That's the first I've heard of that. What was that? Thanks, Resub Kapski. His stickers came in like 2 months after he said the orders came out. Oh, my heart breaks for him, man. I literally had the same thing happen with Godslap. In a post-COVID world, you literally can't rely on any fucking companies or fulfillment centers to actually get done when they say they're going to. No, I totally understand. I thought it was going to be like something juicy. I genuinely just understand. It's a fucking nightmare. It's so frustrating. It is so frustrating.
Promotion immediately fascinated me. The tweet in question from that Japanese Detective Pikachu Twitter account began with Shiwashiwagao ga ninki dato, meaning, the wrinkly face is popular, followed by a thinking face emoji. Essentially, what they're doing with this campaign is taking an aspect of their movie that was lovingly mocked on a global scale by fans, and they've deployed a plan to spin it into an actual part of their promotion for the movie.
Well, yeah, they'd be dumb not to.
Uncharacteristically shrewd and clever move from the Pokemon Company, or whoever's idea this was, and it's also really well executed. And 99 times out of 100, watching a movie studio try to take an accidental meme from their movie's trailer and turn it into merch would be a really kind of cringy and painful thing to watch, but for some reason, this feels different to me. Like, I think the crappy version of this would have been...
I don't know if I'm super interested in this story. I don't really care about the hunt for a sticker. Though, I did say the same thing about that McDonald's game, but even still, The McDonald's game had some kind of mystique to it. This is 2 years ago. The movie's still new. So not all Japanese companies are stupid boomers? Well, no. But a lot of them are. Can we watch people getting hurt? Man, what the fuck? Thanks for the 5 gift subs, Tito's. Appreciate the generosity, man. Hope you've been doing well. Lost media found in 2021. This
video is brought to you by Hunty Killer. With the holiday quickly approaching, everyone right now is shopping for presents to give to 2021. What a year. I know some of us are still recovering from the chaos that was 2020, but I hope everyone is doing well in this ever-changing world. To end the year, I thought it'd be cool to look back at all the pieces of lost media that were found in 2021. Much to my surprise, quite a few movies, TV shows, and even games were found this year. So much so that it would be impossible to encapsulate them all in one video. In fact, while I was writing the script, a Ben 10 pilot was found apparently, as well as the Burger King CDI games, so yeah. Instead,
well, that sounds underwhelming.
What I believe are the most interesting pieces. But this, by no means, is a complete list. So, without further ado, let's
that looks pretty cool. What's that? A SpongeBob training Krusty Krab manual or some shit?
Perfection commercial. In the mid-90s, Subway is said to have aired a strange, low-budget commercial using amateur actors, cheap effects, and noticeably poor quality. Considering Subway is a multi-billion-dollar company, it's pretty odd that they were making public access level ads. The unusual nature of this commercial wasn't lost on artist Baron Julius von Brunk, who growing up would make fun of the commercial with his friends, so much so that it became an inside joke. The commercial stuck with Julius, and as an adult, when he realized it wasn't available online, took matters into his own hands. In 2019, Baron Julius von Brunk made a video to bring awareness to the search, complete with a really impressive reenactment of the lost Subway ad out of Legos. Baron's video spread across the internet, and despite others remembering the commercial in other parts of the world, no real leads were found. And that's where the Lost Media Wiki comes in. In January 2021, as part of their On the Hunt campaign, the Lost Media Wiki focused their efforts on finding the lost Subway ad. They created this image to promote the search, filled with information about the commercial, as well as Brunk's screenshots.
My uncle worked on some nostalgic Hot Wheels games from the 90s.
Eventually,
He's
the
a hero.
commercial was discovered and uploaded by Instagram user Vidiot Savant with a post saying, "Going through some tapes I got from someone in PA, I saw this awesome, super weird regional Subway commercial from the 90s. Any of you Pennsylvanians out there remember this?" His post went undiscovered until months later, in April 2021, when a member of the Lost Media Wiki stumbled upon the video and sent it to Baron von Brunk, who confirmed it was the lost commercial from his childhood. It turns out, Julius's video is shockingly accurate. The dialogue, the camera shots, the movement, and even the tone of the actors' voices were on point, which again is really impressive, seeing as he made it from memory 20 years later. The only real
that is pretty close to it. Good for him.
Which was entirely improvised by Brunk anyways. The paste picante sauce and the setting. Brunk's recreation was on mountains, while the real ad took place in the clouds. Regardless, one of my favorite recent Lost Media mysteries has been solved. And you know what? Subway sounds really good right now. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I just don't think I care about Lost Media, man. I'll be honest. Like, it's just super underwhelming to me. Like, I'm glad he found it. But tell me when they find my old YouTube videos, then I'll be impressed. I think about that almost every day now. God, I wish I kept all my old videos. Everything. Here, I'll show you what I mean. There was about 100, well, that's an exaggeration. There was like 50 or so videos before this one. And from here to here, actually, no, from here to about here, there was probably about anywhere from 500 to 1,000 videos that I deleted. I'm so fucking mad about that. I get so upset about that all the time. Literally just 3 years of like daily work that I put in here, and I just deleted it back in like 2010. Or no, it was later than that. It would have been like 2011 or something. It's not in Wayback Machine. I think people overestimate the power of Wayback Machine. They don't have any of them. I've checked multiple times. I deleted them because I made a lot of montages, so I used a lot of music. And you can hear some of it here. It's not the original music in any of these videos, because back during these days, you'd lose your entire channel if the music got claimed. They didn't have that feature back then. There was no claim. It was if you used music, you got taken down for it. So I kind of panicked. Even though most of the songs I used were really obscure bands, because I've always just listened to bands that weren't popular. Not on purpose. I'm not really a hipster. But I've just always liked that kind of music. I still just panicked and deleted all of it. In just Gears of War alone, I had 8 sniper montages. I had, I think, 6 blind fire montages, a few quick scope, or pop shots is what they called it back then, montages. And I had so many glitch tutorials. I formed an entire glitching clan and had probably about 100 glitch videos just for Gears of War. And I also had a ton of 1v1s because I was big into the 1v1 scene for Gears of War for a long time. Deleted all of it. Halo 3, tins of montages, as well as glitches. And then glitches from Call of Duty and montages for Call of Duty 4. I don't have a single Call of Duty 4 video left. I regret it so much, man. I really do. I've tried for the last couple of years to like find maybe the old computer I made the videos on, but that's long gone. And I tried contacting YouTube to see if they still store any of those by chance, but since this was before Google even acquired them, they don't have it. It's such a fucking shame. I want those back so badly. I worked so hard on it, and I would have loved to have been able to preserve it in some way. But I just panicked and deleted all of them. It's a real shame. I want the nudes I deleted. Yeah, see, you and me, we're in the same boat, really. It's kind of the same thing. Thanks to resub NetOps. So when one of these lost media people, if they want like a real challenge, I'd even put a bounty on it. I'd give someone like, I'd put a fucking big bounty on it to make it worth the work. Because it like I said, it's literally like 500 to 1,000 videos. If they could somehow find those videos and bring them back, or at least have a way for me to watch them or download them or whatever, I'd put a bounty of like 25k on it. If they could find the videos I posted from late 2006 to early 2000, what was this? 2010, right? Yeah. I'd give them $25,000 at least. But I don't think it's possible. I think that's actually impossible. Thanks, Risa Martin and Elmo, because I just deleted them. So unless there was a channel back then that was archiving all of my videos themselves, like just an individual, you'll never find them. Fucking hate it. They say everything lasts forever on the internet. If you post something, you'll never be able to unpost it. That's super wrong. Did anyone re-upload them somewhere? I don't think so. Keep in mind, this, like all of these were back in, I had some in 2006, but the last one I kept was 2007. That was a totally different time. A completely different time. No one was like re-uploading like random YouTubers shit. Wayback Machine wasn't archiving those kind of things. Just didn't happen. What if I found 30 videos? How much would I get? I would pay you on a video by video basis. If you could find videos between this time period, doesn't matter how many, we could negotiate a rate. I would literally pay video by video basis. You don't need to find all of them. I would pay per video you found from me. But like I said, I do think it's impossible. I think I've proposed an impossible task because I personally deleted them in a time where they weren't stored, because that was before Google. I would love to be proven wrong, though. I really would. Now, I already know where people are going to go. These don't count. So, I had, like, a shit that I would post other places. So, like, this doesn't count. Because these did persist. Like, these still exist. when I like send them to other channels to post, those are still out there. And I know about them. Would you happen to have the exact title for some of the deleted videos? Not for many of them. I can tell you, back during this time, I wasn't critical. I was Mob-O Insane-O, if that could help anyone. I wasn't critical until right around here. So everything prior to that would be Mob-O Insane-O. You can even see it here. It sounds good, Trees. Wishing you luck. It's Milkbone, Iceman, and Like Butter. Oh, we got an OG in here. Yeah, those were the big three at Gears of War. Those were the bad boys. I remember I was in a lobby with Iceman once when I was a kid, and I tried really hard to not seem like a child, and he was talking about how he had sex with some girl, and I was like, oh my god, this guy actually has sex. It's fucking nuts. So I tried to come up with like a relatable story, but I fucking couldn't. I don't even remember what I said, but I embarrassed myself because he left the lobby. But yeah, that was a different time, man. That was a wild period. No, like I said, all of it predates when Google acquired YouTube. So it's not in any of the old Google stuff. Because I know they store videos up to like fucking, Jesus, like 8 years on their service. But mine literally predates it. That's sad. Sorry I had to go through that. Oh my god, man. It's so nostalgic just to think back on it. Like, I remember Like Butter had a girlfriend in the Gears of War community. Her name was Desi. I remember all this shit. And I was in a lobby with them once. And Like Butter was whining to his girlfriend about something. I don't remember what. But he was like, I just wish you'd come over. I just want to kiss you. And I was just sitting there listening. I was like, oh my god, this is so fucking cool. I was like taking notes. Okay, this is how I get a girl. Okay, this is how it works. But now looking back on it, it was kind of sad. Because he just kept begging to like kiss her. It was super fucking weird. It was just on open mic too. Are they all montages? No, I formed the whole glitch clan. I think I'm going off memory. I think I called us Chaotic Glitchers. Or no. Yeah, I think it was Chaotic Glitchers. So a lot of it was glitches, a lot of it was montages. If you can somehow go way back, the first video I ever posted on here was me doing a magic trick when I was fat. So it was a low camera, I was sitting at my desk and I pulled a card out of a deck. Thanks to the resub, Lex Lucifer. What about videos from 2007 onward? Well, that's what I'm talking about. 2007 to 2010. That entire period. How old were you? I was 11. I spent the majority of, well, I guess it's no longer the majority of my life, but from like the time I was born to junior year of high school, I was significantly overweight. Every time I'd go to the doctor, they'd highly recommend losing weight. And then junior year I did. Are there photos of this? Yeah, I'm sure there's some. He's a prime, Kylie. What made you lose weight? Actually, you know what it was? Fucking Mortal Kombat 9. So, I've mentioned this before, I'm not good at fighting games. The only one I've ever been like serious about was Mortal Kombat 9. One thing I started doing, because I saw it on YouTube, every time I'd lose a game, I'd do 20 push-ups. So every time I'd lose in Mortal Kombat 9, I'd do like, well, 20, probably wasn't 20, it was something. I'd do some number of push-ups, I don't remember what it was. But I'd do a lot of push-ups every time I lost. And then doing that over the course of a couple weeks, I was like, okay, this feels kind of good. Now it's just a matter of like eating better. So instead of eating better, I just stopped eating. And that's kind of how it started. But yeah, Mortal Kombat 9 actually really kicked my shit into gear. I used to only eat special K-bars. If you guys ever had these, it was strawberry cereal bars, I think. Yep. I used to only eat these, so when I'd go to lunch, all I'd have was a lunchbox full of Special K bars. Because they were low in calorie and had a little bit of protein. And I liked the taste. Oh yeah, my estrogen levels were fucking pumping. No doubt. What? Yeah, I saw Nuke. I did see. I found the titles of your old videos, but all the embeds to the originals are obviously not working. Tell me a couple of them. I'm very curious. Thanks for resub, Justin. I'd very much recognize them if you found them, especially the glitches. Underscore broccoli. Tell me what you found. I'm curious. Just name like a couple of them. I want to see if you're on the right track, if you're just looking up the ones that still currently exist, because there are still some on other channels. You still work out? Yep. Constantly. Were you skinny fat? Nope. I was just significantly overweight. I used to wear 3 shirts. I used to wear a compression shirt, and then a tight shirt on top of that, and then another shirt. Because back then baggy clothes were pretty popular, so I'd wear a tight one to like compress my big fat old man titties and stuff. And then I'd wear a tighter shirt on top of that, so that way it didn't look like I was wearing a compression shirt. And then I'd wear my baggy shirt. Because that was the big like style back then, was baggy clothing. How many pounds? I was like 150, 160, and I was like a little under 5... Or no, I wasn't a little under 5 foot. I was definitely like in like the 4'10s. And then high school, I was like 5'1", 5'2". My junior year, I'd hit max level and went up to 5'6", and it's been the same ever since. Thanks for the 10 gift subs, Lex. I appreciate that, man. Thanks for the generosity. Thanks for the resub, Jack. So what'd you find, underscore? Oh my god, you actually did. That was one of them. I was actually thinking about that the other day. Halo 3 Dark Venom's crazy lone wolf game. Yep. Wait, how'd you find that? You're actually in the right ballpark. That was one of them. That's not still up on my channel. You actually did find one. But you said I can't watch it? How'd you find the title? Or did you just look at the images on archive.org? That was literally one of them. Dark Venom was a friend of mine, and I used to post some of his highlights, and I'd put it to Edema music. In fact, for that video, I know exactly what song I used. I used Edema Immortal. So a buddy of mine dropped like 8 kills, and for us, since we sucked dick at the game, that was big. So I set an entire montage to that game with this song. Yep. It was on IMDb. Oh, well, that's not going to get you anywhere. They're not going to have like a video upload of that. Dazzle Video Creator Platinum. Yep. I used Dazzle for the first 3 years, and then for this, I switched to HapHog, and that shit never fucking worked. In fact, if you really do somehow get in there, you're going to see some of the worst editing of all time. Because Dazzle had something called Pinnacle Studios, and it was more primitive than Windows Movie Maker, and I used to really try and make good edited content. So I'd use every stock special effect I could find. There was no doubt a genuine seizure hazard. It was fucking wild. So if you're going on this quest, make sure you don't have epilepsy, or you probably won't make it out alive. Here's the resub Karma, and the resub Titus and Snow. No, I don't watch Starman anymore, man. He's too self-aware. It ruined the charm. Never really watched The Wiggles. It's a little after my time. Man, this has been super fucking nostalgic for me. And I'm actually kind of hopeful that someone's going to somehow uncover these somewhere. That would be amazing. Hopefully not just pictures. Thanks to the Prime Izui. The gift sub Kira. God, oh my god. Just even the idea of it is making me so excited. I want so badly to share with you the shit I made when I was a kid. Fuck me, it was good. It was so silly. Oh, I even made machinimas for Gears of War. I made a couple of machinimas. Fuck. Has your channel name always been Penguin Z0? Yep. Next to the Resub River. Oh, that sounds awesome. I know that channel, Tyler. I'll have to check. I'll definitely have to check that out. Can you send it to me on Twitter? I'm not gonna watch it tonight, but I will watch it. Thanks for resub, Titty Boy. What was your profile picture then? The fuck was it? I actually don't think you had profile pictures back in 2007. I think my first profile picture was from this video. Right here. My old profile pic used to just be a picture of a helicopter from this. I don't remember. Did you have profile pics back in 2006, 2007? Thanks, Resub Klutz. And the Resub Novocaine. You used to listen to Edema. Are you familiar with the lead singer of Trapped going off the deep end recently? What do you mean going off the deep end? That man is ascending. He fights with every single human being alive on Twitter every single day. He is a full-time Twitter angry guy. Can we watch some boobies? You're in the wrong place, but the right category. Scroll down. And just chatting. No, no dramatize me tonight. Ubisoft are making NFTs for in-game items, but they got so much backlash they had to delete the announcement video. Yeah, I'm telling you it's coming, no matter what. If not Ubisoft, then something else. Someone's going to break ground. They're going to go through with it no matter what. It's going to be very successful. NFTs are going to be in every game. Just expect it. It's going to happen. Thanks for the resub, Metal, and the 10 gift subs again, Lex. Thank you. Thank you for the generosity. Now, what do we want next? Yeah, I knew that from like the 2010s onward. I knew that for sure, Trees. I just don't think that you did have profile pics back before that. Have you done a try not to laugh? That wouldn't be any fun. I don't think I would laugh at all. I don't think we'd enjoy that very much. Thanks for resub, Exian. Why champion chess sets are so expensive? It doesn't seem super exciting, but I'll give it a try. This is pretty popular. Wait, we've seen this.
With every shaving and small incision,
Didn't we see this?
master artisans turn these trunks of wood into 32 hand-carved chess pieces. You can pick up a plastic set for $20, but a wooden
Modazel
set
and the resub
certified
yell.
for the World Chess Championship costs $500. Much of the value of
He's
a
a prime snake.
high-quality set comes down to how well just one piece
I'm pretty sure we
is
saw it.
made. The knight. There are less than 10 people who are trusted to carve the knights for the official World Chess Championship
What?
sets. So how are these chessmen made?
3 people in the
And
world?
why are they so expensive?
That's some anime shit.
At this factory in Amritsar, India, artisans carve the pieces for the official World Chess Championship sets. And the factory produces only 250 of them each year. Artisans train over 4 to 5 months, learning to masterfully shape each figure. These small blocks of boxwood were once large trunks, dried for 3 to 6 months, cut down, and shaped to the necessary size. Each block is attached to a lathe, which turns the block rapidly before artisans begin.
God, this is therapeutic. Holy fuck, I'm getting lost.
Artisans use particular
woodworking is so
called cutters,
mesmerizing.
to make the proper cuts and overall shape of a chessman. Once the cutter makes contact,
Bro, just get a set from Walmart.
The wood.
Yeah, but you don't get
any slight misstep
chess
could ruin the
god making it.
Piece. No piece is more difficult to produce than the knight. While other pieces are carved in just a few minutes, a single knight takes 2 hours to produce.
Oh, that's not bad. I thought you were going to say like 2 weeks.
Less than 10 people are trained to craft knights for these championship sets.
Lemon and Gassi. Nice, Gassi.
Compare that to the 4 to 5 months it takes an artisan to learn how to carve the other chess pieces. But unlike these other chessmen, the knight isn't an abstract representation of a medieval figure. It's designed to look like a realistic horse head. It's the most detailed of all the pieces.
I could make it. It looks like shit.
Each carving is
Easy.
intentional, from the hair on a knight's
Make it
tail
4 that they'll
to
trust.
the curve of its neck.
ਇਹਦਾ ਚੀਜ਼ ਗਲਾ ਬਣਾਉਣ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਪੂਰੀ ਗਲਾਈ ਕਰਨ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਵੀ ਟਾਈਮ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਇਹ ਵਾਲੀ ਸਾਈਡਾਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਤੇ ਵੀ ਟਾਈਮ ਲੱਗਦਾ.
The quality of the final piece largely depends on the skill of the artisan. A top quality
I bet a machine could
must
do
be
it in a minute.
completely symmetrical.
ਪੇ ਪੂਰਾ ਰੇਗਮਾਲ ਵੀ ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਠੀਕ ਲਾਇਆ, ਕੰਨ ਵੀ ਬਰਾਬਰ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ, ਨਾਸਾਂ ਵੀ ਠੀਕ ਹੈਗੀਆਂ ਵਾ, ਇਹ ਚੀਜ਼ ਵੀ ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਬਰਾਬਰ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ. ਚਲੋ ਇਹ ਆ ਇਹ ਬਰਾਬਰ ਦੇ ਜਾਨੀ ਕਿ ਇੱਕ ਨਾ ਇੱਕ ਕੂੜਾ ਹਰ ਇੱਕ ਚੀਜ਼ ਮਿਲਦੀ ਪਈ ਹੈ ਜਿੰਨਾ ਜਾਨੀ ਕਿ ਦੇਖ ਲਿਓ.
I appreciate that. Thanks,
It's just as
Kudra.
important that all 4 knights in the set look totally uniform. Otherwise, the set altogether won't be nearly as valuable. According to the House of Staunton, a large manufacturer of chess sets, a set of finely carved knights can represent up to 50% of the total cost of the chessman. The other chessmen have specific height and width requirements, designed by architect Daniel
God, woodworking's cool.
The king must be the tallest, at 95 millimeters, and have a base that's 39 millimeters wide, the largest of them all. The pieces have
No, I bet they
defining
get paid well.
characteristics, like the king's crown or the refined jewel at the top of the queen's coronet. These distinct features require more time and effort for the carver. The king's crown in a championship
God,
set should
Jesus
have 8
Christ.
small cuts and be slightly rounded along the edges.
Every time I watch one of these, it makes me want to get one of these grinders and just grab a fucking block of firewood and try and make something out of it.
Design.
But I know I'd hurt myself.
Pieces with even
Fucking
simpler
chop my own
designs than
finger off.
that, like a rook, take these artisans 7 times longer to produce compared to regular chess sets.
If the chessman is like of a championship set, then we are only able to make
Make a
25
dildo
to
out of it?
30, kings
Okay,
in a
well,
game
Jesus
because
Christ.
it's a very special design.
Not Da Vinci, I couldn't do
If
that.
we're talking about making chessmen for tournament players, which are used in vast quantities, then a carver is even able to make 200 to 250 chess kings in a day.
But the design of these chess pieces isn't solely aesthetic. It can actually affect the outcome of a game. Each piece must be the correct height, the king being the tallest, followed by the queen.
I don't think it affects the
then
outcome of the
knight,
game
rook,
unless
and
you're a
pawn.
shitty chess player.
The detailed features are also essential, by lowering the chances a player will make a mistake.
What?
If you see in medieval ages, the chessmen were not really in a good form.
He's
The
Prime
chessmen
Detective.
were round, some of them were spiral.
Oh, ew.
The knights were not even carved in the shape of a knight.
Yucky.
This
They look
form
like
you
shit.
can see the kings properly, the knight, very distinguished. The bishop has a mitre cut, the queen's is very sharp. So you can easily distinguish between all the 6 pieces.
This is known as the Staunton design, the only style allowed in international competition today. Pieces used in the championship match have an electronic coil, making it possible to track and broadcast each player's move. A full
Is that how
set
that
with
works?
this tracking component.
I thought there was
costs
just a dude who
$700
input the
more.
commands for it.
The weight of each piece, along with the felt bottom,
Why not just
are
do
two
that?
more
It'd be easier,
significant
cheaper.
factors that affect the game. Both make the chessmen easier to use, effectively upping their value.
If the pieces are properly weighted, then they do not fall while you are moving the pieces on the boards, and also it gives a very nice and a special
These are
feel
some toucans.
to a chessman.
Some chessmen must be dyed black and dried for 10 days. All of the pieces are buffed and polished 3 times before they're assessed for quality. Chess has been played for over 1,000 years.
It's a stupid
With
piece.
some form of the game
That's a
first
cool piece.
appearing in India around the 6th century. Over the past 2 centuries, high-level competitions have drawn international interest in the game. Today, tournaments continue to keep the game popular, as do displays of these competitions in the media.
Why was that a
The
sweatshop?
release of the
I don't know,
limited
man. I don't
series, The
fucking work
Queen's
for
Gambit
chess.
on Netflix
I have no
sent
clue.
sales of chess sets skyrocketing in November 2020. And although this
Thanks, Reset
demand is a
UNB.
positive for the industry, it also poses a challenge to chess producers like Aditya.
It is very difficult to find good quality skilled carvers for manufacturing chessmen, and even after 4 to 5 months, 6 months, we don't know if the carver would be good enough to carve a nice chessmen. So nobody wants to spend so much of time and realize that he was not able to carve the desired quality of chessmen.
Without enough experienced carvers, these sets could become more difficult to produce. And it's fair to expect that $500 sets like these,
$500?
hand-carved ones,
I'll take
could
one.
get even pricier in
I'll
the
never
future.
lose again. Thanks, Resub Deluxe. Did you see that Amazon building was destroyed by a powerful tornado? Yeah, so we did an early stream today going over all like the internet drama. I mean, that's not internet drama to be fair. But that got brought up. Apparently, Amazon workers were forbidden from taking shelter, weren't allowed to not finish their routes. Like the drivers had to keep going. And what was the other thing? There was one more thing. But they basically just put them in there to die. Like they literally sacrificed them to the tornado gods. Yeah, it was fucking crazy. Oh yeah, the un-American cheese will not melt. That's what it was. Forgot about that. That sounds good, Tyler. Well, thank you for that. And thank you for the bits. And thanks for the resub rare. Oh, it's How to Dad again. This is the guy who taught us how to drink out of a toilet and how to break a brick with our bare hands.
Guy couldn't melt a piece of cheese with a flame. That's crazy. That can't be true. Check it out. Boom. Kraft American Singles. We're gonna burn her up.
Wait, that was
Melt
sweet.
her
Well, thanks,
on down.
Senpai.
Come on, cheese. There it is. It even has an odd smell to it. What's just blackening up? Will you look at that? Will you just look at that? Not a drip, drop, melt, nothing.
Okay, that's actually kind of concerning.
There's
What?
just, it's probably why they're still single.
What the fuck?
I was raised on this stuff. Well, mama's gonna be disappointed. This is un-American. Look at that. Well, you just burnt up, didn't melt. Out of here. No count. Provolone's up next. Can't have a pizza without you some provolone.
Oh, don't do this to me. I love provolone.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
no, that's good.
How
Okay.
cheese is supposed to make.
Okay,
Will
thank
you look
God.
at
Good
that?
news. Good news. I got
Will you
worried.
just-
I got scared.
Boy,
Jesus Christ, I was getting concerned. I eat provolone all the
that's
time.
nothing like something pretty done winked at. Will you look at that? Well, I got to have me some of that.
Thanks, resub Sidarian.
Mozzarella up.
Oh, that's gonna melt for sure. It's gonna melt before it even touches
I
the
bet my house
flame.
on this. It's got to melt. Yep, look at that. Will you look at that? Melting it up. Now that's what a good melting cheese is supposed to be. Provolone mozzarella. Cow. Provolone first, mozzarella second. Fix the rest. Now that's American processed cheese. But it may taste good, but all I'm saying is if a flame can't break it down, I don't want it around.
I mean, it's not bad advice. I mean, I'm sure it's not like actually bad, like dangerous, But even still, why not just get better cheese at that point? Provolone's not much more expensive than the singles. Well, at least not the cheap provolone, I guess. There's a tier 1 Marcus. Do you like pepper jack? It's alright. I'm not a huge pepper jack like enthusiast, but it's okay. I've seen that actually, trees. Smoked Gouda. Yeah, shit slaps. Click on the one with 2.7 million views. What's going on there? Well, he's just doing the same thing. Just this one happened to pop off.
So for now, this is. I grew up eating this. A lot of other people grew up eating. Supposed to melt like every other cheese, right? Every other cheese melt. I didn't believe this until I went to my fridge and got this cheese or cheese product. And literally, I'm burning this, and it's not melting.
I mean, it kind of is, to be fair, like a little bit.
You hear that? And it smells like burnt plastic.
There's a prime face. They did the same thing with snowballs. Yeah, I know. That was pretty cool. If you guys remember this, if you've been on the internet for a while, there was, oh wow, they're still doing it. There was a big movement for a little while that was claiming the chemtrails were poisoning us, and they're like the snow was for some reason like a component of that. So the snow that we experience isn't actually snow because you can burn it.
Remember the snowstorm in Texas? There were some who believe that it was all orchestrated. The snowstorm was orchestrated. They say artificial snow was rained down on Texas on purpose. I'm not making this up. There are people who believe that it was all part of an evil plot. Some netizens say they have proof. And they also know who's behind it all. Take a look at this.
So this is just a recap of it, right? Yeah.
Is fake. That the snow is fake. Thousands have embarked on this mission. Snowballs are being torched one after the other, with zero regard for science or sublimation. When fire hits the snowball, the snow turns from solid to gas. In other words, it disappears. But who will explain this to geniuses with smartphones?
This is pretty aggressive. This is a nice segment.
It apparently was deliberately rained down on Texas.
Oh, are they still saying the snow is fake?
The power outage was deliberate. The blackouts were deliberate. The deaths and the damage all deliberate. The burning fake snow is evidence. Who is behind this so-called fake snow? Conspiracy theorists have found the villains.
It's always Bill Gates, yeah.
The government of Joe Biden and Bill Gates.
So they're still believing the snow is fake. I thought this died what was it, like 8 years ago?
Bill Gates, who is supposedly behind the Wuhan virus. He also apparently inserted chips into Wuhan virus vaccines. Poor Bill Gates must be sitting somewhere wondering why me. Maybe because he promoted the idea of using weather control to check climate change.
Oh, so he was exposed.
Surely he must know that there's a school that absolutely absolves him and blames China instead.
Nice. Yeah, I didn't realize that was still going on, but yeah, back in, it must have been 8 years ago, it was a big trend with the chemtrails. They said that the fake snow is a result of the chemtrails and proof that the government was toying with us or poisoning us. Oh, see here, 7 years ago. All right. I'm getting tired. I think I'm going to call it a night. Alright, thanks everyone for tuning in. To everyone who donated, big thank you. New subs, welcome aboard. Sub means a lot, so thank you for subbing. I appreciate the generosity. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening. Let me see who's streaming. I'll put you over to... I feel like I haven't tossed you to Scoots in a while. I'll toss you over to Scoots. Oh, he's doing Final Fantasy 14. So you get to watch some Endwalker. Have a great night, everyone, and thanks again. See you tomorrow. And thanks to the resub, Bo.